And welcome back to part 3 of session 3 of our Pokemon Tabletop United adventure. Last time we got onto an island. We talked to some of the colorful locals, and we rented a vehicle and we headed to the power plant. So I will now hand it over to our DM as we are entering the power plant.
We've already entered the power plant.
You opened the front door to the power plant.
Yes, and I assume we are entering in.
We've
I think
we've already gone to the.
We haven't gone into the main building.
You just opened the door to the main building.
Yeah.
I thought we were at the power door and we were trying to get that unlocked.
No. We were walking.
You've unlocked the front door.
We were
of
unlocking
the
the
power
front door.
plant.
Yeah. And now
what you are in is basically kind of like
the main area.
Now we're going into the main building and looking for that security room that I found on the map.
Gonna have to walk through the lockers first.
Yeah.
Because when you come in, there is lockers. You were in basically the changing area for work.
Yeah. Well, describe the area? Clean? Is it kind of like...
It's clean. It's mostly, like, there's small lockers to put, like, stuff you bring in for work. Like, so you can make sure your uniform's all set. You can leave your badge and IDs inside these lockers. The lockers have small keys. Personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through here and see if I can find an ID that was left here that looks like it would have clearance to something. Assuming they have that kind of thing.
They might.
I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna look and see if there's any kind of key card or something.
Roll me I would say investigation, but there's no that, so intuition.
Or perception.
Perception. Both work. Perception or intuition.
They're the same.
No one has
Nope. That's a 3.
Do not find any. You find nothing.
All right. Well, let's head to the security room.
Yeah.
Okay. There's another door in your way that is also locked.
Here, give me the keys.
I'm going to start on the other end of the keys this time.
You're not gonna give him the keys?
No.
Give him the keys so he doesn't cut stuff open again.
I'm not going to cut it open. I just think I'm better at guessing this than you.
I am not metaing that. There is no particular reason that you
were
have a
assuming
better
that-
odds
You were
with a set
assuming I
of
was
keys.
saying that out of character.
He said that in character. He assumes.
Yeah, I'm going to start at the R end of the keys this time. Yeah, that's a 9.
It's better than you got last time.
Would you get a 4?
Yeah.
Takes you about 5 minutes to look through those keys.
Not a lot of logic to this.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, you get a key that opens up to the main floor. You open up to the main floor. Lots of
At this point, I'm muttering under my breath about the ridiculousness of this.
The many doorways into a.
This guy
secure
literally
facility.
just put the key that's most commonly being used and the key that is required immediately after it in 2 separate places on his keychain.
Makes sense to him. Just because you don't
Not
understand
saying-
doesn't mean.
I've got 50 unlabeled keys on this chain. I'm trying to figure out what they're all for.
Have you ever
Is
met
there,
an
any
old man?
is there any kind of difference between these keys, or some of these locker keys, or are they all door keys?
I was going to say, most keys for a building have different shapes.
That is the weirdest evolution prerequisite I've ever seen.
What?
From a magneton to a magnezone, they have to be a minimum of 1.5 miles above sea level. That is the requirement.
That's weird. In the games,
So we need to pay attention to how...
Apparently?
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
So, yeah.
Didn't even begin to.
Anyways,
I'm
So
letting
I'm
someone
letting
with a
that
different map lead, but Cubone is out.
Don't you have a map?
Yes.
But I'm not necessarily walking directly in front.
yeah. All right, let's.
I just spent 5 minutes getting a door open.
Yeah, let's make way to the security room. What kind of room are we in after we?
You're on the main floor, lots of, machines.
Mm-hmm.
Not something you're accustomed to. None of you really have a technological education that would give you a
Nope.
Good enough guess on this. It looks like machines to you.
Yay.
All right. Are the lights on in here?
Not currently. But there is a master power switch right next to you with a bunch of little switches.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop on my night vision goggles. And
Boom.
I'm gonna just start looking at the breakers and trying to figure out.
Take out my flashlight.
Yeah. Oh god damn.
Yes, that quite does hurt.
Yeah. Get turned around.
I
Figure
feel
out.
like I just pointed it right at his face. Gonna take out my.
It's not very bright in this room, and the flashlight does not help a great deal, but does a little bit.
Okay,
I suppose I'll add my flashlight to that.
Let's figure out which of these breakers we need to turn on.
Roll me an intuition check.
4 dice. I'm good at intuition.
We really did. This is science.
4, 3, or 4 to 5.
18.
Looks like the first two. Did with main floor lights.
Flick, flick.
Not very bright. They kind of flicker.
Okay, but they're on at least.
So I'm now on guard and just keeping my eye open because whatever's doing this is probably draining power, and turning on the power has probably alerted whatever is actually causing the problem
Assuming
that we're
it's
here.
draining the power at the moment.
Yeah.
So for the record, I am now
The
on
power
guard.
was off.
Yeah, what
so-
time is it?
I know.
What
I'm
time
still
of
on
day?
guard.
Yeah.
That's my guy's logic.
You guys left at 1. Took you 3 hours to get here.
So it's starting to get into the evening.
It's about late
So
afternoon.
that's 4. Then it took you guys maybe 45 minutes to get up here, not including maybe 20 minutes to goof around
Yeah,
in
late afternoon.
town. So make it about 4. Takes you guys about 20 minutes to get in, so it's at 4:30. It's
Probably 5, yeah. Okay, so
late afternoon,
evening, late
beginning of
afternoon.
evening.
Okay, yeah.
about
Well,
when they've mentioned things start to happen.
Okay, so we've came at the right hour then.
Indeed.
Well, if it knows we're here, that's all the better, because then it can come to us.
I didn't say that out loud.
shitty
That's just my
Pokemon.
mindset
Oh, okay.
right now.
Oh, right
And
then.
it's probably not even going to help anybody. But it's
Alright,
my mindset.
I'm going to release my Growlithe out.
Your Growlithe is out.
Nidoran.
Is out.
My Whismur's always out.
Whismur.
Isn't it the cutest sound?
It's a high-pitched squeal.
It's the jet engine right up against your ears.
That blows all things of stealth.
But it also breaks eardrums.
But yes, so if there was any chance of stealth, it has totally got blown out the window as his Whismur comes out screaming.
It's been out.
Has it?
Yes. I've had it out since we got off the helicopter.
Remember, we put it on the desk. It's been in the car with
Yeah.
You need to tell me that. I assume once you get into vehicles, you put them away.
It's not that big. It's an SUV.
It wouldn't be that tight in an
It's only-
SUV.
it's only
There are
55.
5 of us.
For an
It
SUV,
wouldn't be that tight if I could put him on my lap.
Yes, and if it gets squeezed, it makes jet engine noises.
And
He has a point. The fact that you're so willing to let that
I don't
out
want to
is the
freaking have. I
oddity
don't want to
here.
have our window shatter if we go into a bad pothole.
He again has a point.
Deafness, but
Did we run into any potholes?
You were on a dirt road.
what do you think?
That doesn't answer my question.
So, probably.
Oh, alright. So
Windows don't appear to be broken.
I assumed you had your Whismur in a Pokeball.
It's been out since I got off the helicopter.
Again, I assume.
Again, the rest of us. Hey, what about what you say?
I'm the
other
DM. I'm
subjects?
allowed to assume.
That,
I'm actually supposed to say that unless you tell me otherwise. It is enclosed in a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Also, in outside combat, he technically has control over our Pokemon when they're out.
Yes, technically
He
I
gets
do.
to decide what the Pokemon are doing.
yeah, unless they return them.
I have been fairly lax with these rules. Do not make me start enforcing them.
and the rest of us kept putting our Pokemon in balls when we were traveling.
And that's what I was like. If everyone else is doing it, I assumed he would. Especially considering his Pokemon is so volatile. This is like keeping a Grimer in a Pokeball for most of the time. It tends
That's
to
a
make this.
completely different problem.
Yeah.
Apparently, Grimers can affect your nose, your senses, and eventually your mind.
Also, Volt Orbs in the Pokeball makes this form of sense.
Anyways,
Are you sure it's not the Pokeball?
besides the point, we're getting off topic.
Okay. So, your Whismur is out, has been.
Yes.
Okay. We'll go with that for now. These are things that should be mentioned in future times.
Then let me tell you right now. Anytime, unless I say otherwise, or unless I am forced to, he'll be out.
Okay.
Okay. Then when we are driving, I will request that on dirt roads, I will request that your Whismur is put away.
Very well.
Dirt roads are poorly maintained ones.
Yes. Yeah.
So far, it's
We'll find out real quick if it's poorly maintained.
none of the machines seem to be on, like as they have no staff to run them.
I am going to channel to Amadeus, and I'm going to roll his perception, and ask him, can you pick up any scents here that are Pokemon related?
Roll it. I guess
I need 3 dice. 8.
none that he can sense in the nearby vicinity, considering I think most he has like smell.
He has tracker.
He does have tracker. Do you want him to track for something?
Well, if he picks up like a scent of a Pokemon that's not one of ours.
Not that he's smelling.
Okay.
None than by the door where you are.
All right. Yeah. All right. Then I think we'll continue to make our way towards the security room. I'm gonna tell.
Way downtown.
I'm gonna tell Amadeus to be on alert.
Goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understood.
Sure, bitch.
Yes, master.
No.
Yes. Very happy dog. Happy dog talks in happy dog voice.
Yes, master.
Bark, bark. Bork, bork.
No.
Swedish,
Okay.
Swedish dog.
You guys are all just gonna move as a group up to.
Apparently.
Yes,
we
we are
know this.
not splitting up.
Are you trying to do so stealthily?
I am. I'm staying outside of his line. I'm staying a little back from the group.
Roll me them dice.
15.
Or is anyone generally trying to pay attention to what he's doing?
No.
I am.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that he's still here, like, with us.
You see him kind of blend into the shadows, and you've lost track of him.
Alright, I am going to hope that he stays with us then.
As his
I'm
stealth is way too high.
I'm assuming because at this point I know
Nidoran
he's
is
a
with the
ninja,
party.
that he is just doing that because... Actually, I have 3 dice on my perception. I could theoretically spot him, but I'm not going to bother.
Yes. Are any of you attempting to move stealthily through the area?
Nope.
I
I
can't.
will be bait.
You are the bait.
Yeah. My Pokemon isn't with me. Nidoran is with the rest of the party.
Is your Zubat in or out of the
Zubat's
Pokeball?
in a Pokeball.
Make sure.
Because I'm worried about how we're dealing with electrical problems and I don't want to release him until...
You're also in a place that there's a lot of electrical hums, and you feel like that might affect Zubat. None of you
That's
have any
enough,
electric type Pokemon, correct?
No.
not yet.
Making sure. So, have to climb up a flight of stairs onto a catwalk. You definitely are not quiet. You, however,
I know how to walk on loud
Yes.
surfaces.
lots of clang, clang, clang as your shoes hit the ground.
Like, I'm visible because there's nothing to hide on this thing, but I'm not making noise.
Yes, you are quiet.
You are not the primary
someone
target if we get
listens.
attacked.
Yeah.
I'll attract some aggro.
There is yet another door in your way for the security office. It is labeled security office.
Any of my keys labeled for that?
No.
None
We-
of
I'm going to
heard it.
start at one of the ends,
Roll
wherever,
intuition.
whatever.
Have we heard anything out of the ordinary?
You don't know what the ordinary
Ordinary
is.
Anything that sounds like a Pokemon.
What have we been hearing?
Have you
Like,
been
just-
trying to pay attention to anything around you?
We've just
I
been
would
listening to
assume so.
ambient noise. What have we been hearing?
Light flickers.
How
General.
do you hear light flickers?
if they're fluorescent, you can see
Okay,
them.
so you're in the... Okay.
It's that zip
Can you
sound.
not hear the humming from these lights?
No.
Nope,
No,
I can't.
that's
do
a
it.
5.
I can't. 'cause
This
they're
could take a
voices.
while.
As soon as I say
Nope. You're here for about 10 minutes.
God.
Again.
The worst part is
I
it's
like
entirely
you and all,
ba-
but I think
the worst
we
part
should
is
switch-
I'm sorry, but the worst part is it's entirely based on the dice, but not in a way that I can influence without meta. Giving it to him would save time, but not in a way that makes logical sense within the universe.
Is it just a regular
It's
door?
literally just I'm checking keys
Like, what would be...
in
like
what I
that?
think is a logical order, and
Yes.
it's still not necessarily speeding it up.
So, assuming though... Never mind.
Regardless of how I work from
thinking
one
about-
side to the other,
I'm thinking about
it's
Boy Scout
always
handbook.
one of the
Kick
last
the center of the
one.
doorknob, it will open.
It doesn't matter. 5 minutes is like
Yeah.
infinitesimal.
It takes some time.
It took me longer to figure out that word than it did to open this door.
What?
Yeah.
Infinitesimal. Yes.
So
It
eventually,
takes a little bit of time to get through this door. There's just a lot of keys, and none of them are labeled properly because they're janitorial squad or security squads. Don't really pay attention to that.
Mhm.
They kind of just rely on instinct of, yeah, it's this key. If you've ever worked with a janitor, you know this.
and eventually we get the door open.
Yes. See a lot of, screens, like a setup for a desk with like a...
So it's basically a dash.
Yes, there's also a side desk with like a ledger-looking thing. Big 3-ring binders
I look
there.
at the ledger.
A computer.
I was gonna say, is there a computer? I'm gonna
Yes.
look at that.
Okay. Anyone looking at the security setup?
Is
What
there
do
a
you
gear
mean?
locker?
The
camera screens that are off.
Yeah.
Basically the dash.
Yes,
the
there is
computer
two walkers in here.
System.
Okay, I'm gonna look
If
at
they're
those.
off, I'm not interested in them.
You can
I'm
turn them
just
on.
going to stand at the door and watch outside
Actually,
to see
I-
if anything comes.
I will try to turn them on.
Roll me a technology education.
2 dice.
No, I'm just-
You made that so awesome, but I think we all have 2.
6.
No, we both have 1, I think.
Yeah, we
Oh,
both have
wow.
We dumped it.
I grew up in the
You're not
mountains. He grew up with
100% sure
ninjas.
how this thing works.
Okay. Can I like figure out how to get power to it at the very least?
They
Wow,
did.
never mind. I'm not
You
helping you
get
out.
bonus for having figured out the cameras
I
and the
look
other
at it and
one?
go, nope. Go
And
to
I
ledger.
assume the system's basically the same. They should gain a bonus to...
He would, because he's the one who was doing it.
Actually, I was. The
Oh, you're the one
figured
turned it
out.
on?
Yeah, because I got the 10. He got like an 8.
Then, yes, you can get a bonus to that, but it's only like a +2, so we got an 8.
Yeah, that would put me up to an 8. Can I, at the very
You
least?
can figure out how to turn it on.
Okay, that
So you
turned
can
it
turn on the main system, because there's
Yeah.
like the general power symbol.
Hey, that makes sense. Okay, I turned it on. Is there?
Voltorb technology.
Some of the screens flicker on, some of them don't, because they're special, need to be flicked on. For,
Yeah, or the cameras are broken.
Or, yes, something else like that. You're not sure. But,
Power
yes, they're on,
right.
and it's generally like the entranceway where you came in, a few of the,
Okay,
like, next to the machines
which ones are off?
are off.
I
Oh,
assume
God, I'm going to have to draw a map.
Yep.
There's my paper.
Should have drawn it ahead of time.
I should have, but I don't do that because I don't prepare. Because what is preparing? Why would I prepare? That would be terrible.
I know, right?
Walking fast. God damn it.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Got places to go, gotta
Follow
follow my
the
rainbow.
That was more than 10 seconds.
Does it count if we're off key?
Oh, no! I don't think it counts because of the restricted. Well, they probably have money to fight against those suits. Never mind.
This is the main entryway kind of where things, the cameras only seem to be in here. You know, there are some back parts of the building where there is more heavier machinery.
Okay, but
Back
like,
there.
Okay. But like generator rooms.
Yes.
Are not okay.
Anything beyond like that first room you came in, because there's multiple camera angles there, because there's lots of corners. That's all the ones that seem to be on, like the
Okay.
ones directly outside the security office.
Okay, that's not suspicious at all. I'm just going off what my character is thinking because he doesn't know that there could be switches to turn on specific screens. He's assuming that the reason why they're not on is because the cameras are broken, which he is assuming was purposeful.
Yes, you're looking at the ledger.
Mm-hmm. What is in it?
General education knowledge. Try to piece through that crap.
2.
2.
I thought you had 3 for your general.
General is 2. Medicine is 3. Occult is 3. Pokemon is 3. Fuck! I got an 8.
It's not bad.
Looks like recordings of things the security office were doing, anything they made of note.
Lovely.
It's mostly just general things of
What's the most recent?
nothing.
Yeah, what was the most recent?
The day before they closed down the factory.
Basically.
That's about it. It's for a security office. Nothing to report.
Was there a list of visitors or anything?
List of visitors would be by the front desk.
Okay.
Well, we can stop
Was
there.
there
You
a
guys are gonna
front
hate me.
desk? We're in the
Yes.
locker room.
Yes, there is the front desk.
Because
What?
we went through the locker room and then went into a main hallway.
What are these 3 doing?
I'm watching the door and the
Damn it.
catwalk.
Gear lockers. What's in them?
The gear lockers here, they're locked.
Keys.
I toss in the keys.
Okay. I'm gonna look through the keys for a while, see if I can figure out a system to the things.
I'm gonna go back
Roll.
to the front.
8. Not very good.
You have no idea what key would go to what. Would you assume that maybe these keys don't go to these?
Don't. We can own them.
They're security lockers. You think they probably carry personal keys?
Trust Rory more than you.
I
Give me keys back.
Okay.
Officially.
Are there any drawers?
No, I'm not.
There's
Said
drawers
I.
in the desk.
Okay, I'm gonna go look through the dress drawer, see if there's any keys in there.
You open up the drawers and there's... Roll me an perception check.
It's a drawer. I mean, it's
It's
only
try-
so much.
It's a
space.
person's personal
You
drawer.
can fit a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
Trust
I can
me, as
reach
a-
through.
As a man who has had to look through
Okay.
other people's drawers, it's not
10.
easy.
You got 10.
10. You don't find any keys, but you do find some... look like jury-rigged lockpicks.
God damn it.
Take those.
They're not proper lockpicks, but they look
They'll
like...
do.
Yeah.
looks like a straight piece of metal and what looks like a bent bobby pin.
Are there any spare bobby pins?
No, there's just one.
Okay. I'm gonna try the first locker.
What did
12. Can you pass me a dice list?
Oh, your dice fell off the table.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the first locker open. It looks like a hat, jacket, some personal effects.
Mhm.
Nothing
Okay.
interesting in there.
Close. Here, lock it.
All that space.
Yes, but my legs need to be up at my level.
Yeah, get on his level, Marcus.
It's tall people problems. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put those away. I'm not gonna borrow the second locker.
Okay.
'Cause I figure I'll be
Are you
able
going to
see.
tell us that you're going to go look for guests? Or are you just going to go?
What are you doing?
I guess I will say, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To the front.
Why?
I want to check the guest book.
Oh,
I'll go with them.
that's a good idea.
I'll go with them. You two can wait.
So yeah,
No, I don't say that.
Katsuo offers to come with you.
Sure.
Okay.
Try and be quick. I think me and Nathan will stay up here. Hey, I remembered your name this time.
Mhm.
We'll stay up here and try and see what we can do up here.
Yes.
Okay, we head over to them.
You can see them walking on the cameras.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
seems
we're
out of
always back
place.
on that place.
Okay.
Yet.
I'm assuming the computer's password protected.
Mm-hmm.
Password 1.
Nope.
Capital P. Password 1.
Nope.
Damn it.
Try password. With an O instead of an
No. If it's government owned, they require a capital capital P password 1 exclamation point.
They require a special character, don't they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no,
Maybe it's actually good.
I constantly get frustrated because I can't use any of my normal passwords when I work for my DOT passwords because they all require capitals, special characters, and numbers.
Oh, Oh wait, it has to be 8 characters.
Swordfish. 1 exclamation point.
No.
Nope.
SW 0
While he's
RD
fiddling
F
with that, I'm
exclamation
gonna
point
just
SH.
ask Gardevoir if this is how these missions normally go.
All depends on the team.
Yeah.
Some are more run and gun, as we saw with him as he cut the lock. Most people probably wouldn't bother to get the keys.
Swordfish 2.
I sort of
He's just
sigh.
going.
No.
I sort of sigh in such a way that is indicative of that I know that
Does it
we
lock
are
him out?
not a high performance
He's got
team.
one more, but Gardevoir goes,
5.
capital P, @ symbol, password, of like, there's password 1, logs in.
I got this. Move away, bitch.
Excuse me. I am in a universe where I do
I
not
just
know the
imagine-
default passwords.
Go to my like types that in. Log in.
And if you didn't
And
get the
walks
sword,
away.
and if you didn't get the swordfish joke, watch Swordfish. It is probably the most cheesiest fucking 90s piece of hack drama ever.
Plug for a show none of us else know about.
Movie.
It's
It's got Travolta in
I've
it.
heard
It's
of
got
it. I haven't watched. I don't plan on watching
as
it. Though.
John Travolta playing a hacker. That is just asking for ham.
You want to know something funny? I think, I play Terraria, so when you set up servers, one of the default passwords is Swordfish.
Yeah.
So I assume that might be
Yeah.
a reference that I was not previously aware of.
In one of the Shadowrun games, there's a computer that they never tell you the password for, but the password is Swordfish.
It's everywhere.
Yes, okay, so you two are heading to the front lobby.
Looking for a guest book or a sign-in book.
There's a sign-in book on the table.
All right.
Pretty plain sight.
This is like playing a text.
I look at the last few visitors.
Look at right
I'll say
object.
last
Find
5
book.
for the day the place closed.
There's no guests on the day it closed.
What about for the couple days? But sorry, I'm not there.
Okay. Farthest I'd look back is a day before it closed. No one.
Nope.
Damn. Those was just kind of sudden.
It's been having issues for a couple weeks now. You'd assume they would let guests in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed it was
It was-
sudden.
No.
Things started happening. They tried to deal with it themselves. And then
Okay.
they finally closed it down.
They have a really
explained that
half-assed
in-
security force.
I explained
that
that in the
doesn't
negotiation.
care.
No, they care. It's just,
Well, they
it's
did that.
Nothing important
happens
happens.
for
Nothing
a
What
while.
was
more
the first
happened.
reported problem?
first reported problem was about 2 weeks ago when the power suddenly went down for no apparent reason.
Look, a day after, like day before that.
School field trip.
There's a school on this island.
Yes.
Yes, there are people
They have
who live on this
5,000
island.
residents.
Oh.
I'm amazed
They
haven't
have to
made the
have a
connection
school
yet.
system. What?
Well, there's a school field trip, and then the power plant stops
Yeah.
working correctly. I feel like that's a connection. To
Yeah,
be
I
made.
feel like I feel like the Pokemon theme is intensifying in the background.
Dun 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 dun.
Really, a school field trip?
Okay, what about the day
Okay,
of?
hold on. This is when 12-year-olds are Pokemon trainers.
True. Fair point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you guys, as in world, feel like that might be something that would tip you off to something?
No.
If my character was aware, he would find it suspicious, but he is not.
Okay.
Mine wouldn't.
I'm reading it.
So nothing on that day or the day
That's
of?
what he thinks.
Other than the
Yeah, I
school
think.
field trip, no, and the day of the first incident there was no guests. I mean, it's a power plant, not many people visit there.
Alright.
A few tourists do, and some off days. If you look throughout the
Okay, so
closer to this date, you find a few like tourists have come to look at it.
any names? Well,
No.
obviously.
Not really. Well, they have names. I just none of it come up
You're
with.
not gonna. They're not important.
They're red herrings.
They would be red herrings if
They're
you
the-
decide to dive down that hole, and I
they're-
don't feel like distracting you guys enough
Alright.
with that.
There's
Whatever.
a herring family.
I will believe you and assume that there's nothing of importance.
Of course, there's always those people who are like, who are obsessed with trains. There are people who are obsessed with power plants.
I like trains. I'll hand it to him, see if he can see anything I missed.
Okay, I'm gonna work my way back, see if anything really stands out to me. Is this just... Do I roll for this, or do I just...
Depends how far you want to look back.
How far does this go? I mean, it's...
Goes
day
back
by
for
day,
the rest of the year.
Damn.
How long has that been? We don't...
Somewhere,
what months
it's
are
middle
we
of
in?
summer.
It's
No,
you guys are
something.
midsummer. This is
Okay,
tourist
daily. So,
season.
yeah, there's like 100 pages on this.
Probably, yeah. It's probably been a good few
I'm
months.
gonna go back about a month, I guess. Just...
A month.
Because I'm assuming a lot of this is gonna be empty, so yeah.
Roll me an intuition check.
Making my way downtown.
10.
About at the beginning of the month, so about 2 weeks before anything happened, there's someone has come in as like a higher up of like the general electric companies. That seems a little out of place, as it wasn't an expected like visit.
So psych. Is Sean here?
So
Yeah, I'm gonna point to him, see if he, knows anything about this. I'm like,
he points at
yeah.
a name that's
Couple weeks
farther
ago,
back
we
than you
had
decided to
some-
look at.
About a month ago, we had some kind of executive show up at the plants, and it doesn't look like there's anything else like that here. It doesn't look like there's anything on schedule, so
Do we have a name?
I assume so.
Yes, you have a name.
Yeah.
Jay Smith.
Actually, it's J Doe.
J-Dog.
Wait, really? God damn it.
That is suspicious.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. J-Doe is there. Sorry, not there.
You aren't there. It's important.
Oh, J Doe.
But you do have cameras on them.
Yeah, but
You can't
Yeah,
read
I,
over their
flip the
shoulders.
page. I basically take the page out. Just put the thing
Let's
back.
Let's take
Buckle
this
binder.
back to the camera.
See if we
Back
find
to the
anything else.
room.
Yeah, and we head back up.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna dig through this computer a little bit. I'm gonna dig through the computer a bit. I'm assuming that some of these logs will have had to, some of the logs that are in the ledger would have been had to have been filed on the computer, so he probably has them saved on the computer. I'm gonna dig through those for probably a week before this started happening and see what information I can.
There's a
glean
file
from that.
folder called activity logs.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna dig through those for the week before this started happening and see what I can glean from that.
The week before all this started happening.
Do I need to roll for anything?
Sure, go ahead.
What skill?
Intuition
4 dice.
or perception, one of the two.
My intuition is better.
There's a reason we keep rolling intuition.
Let's see, 12.
I use
15,
intuition as like your ability to sense that something is
Yeah,
off or
this is
wrong.
basically what it's
Which
for.
is
There's
17.
disturbance in the force.
17?
Yep.
It looks like the activity logs seem fairly normal.
Mhm.
He has made a few personal notes that there's been some electrical hiccups, but nothing too big to be concerned about. Like, they
Okay.
seem a little more frequent than average, but
Okay, I'm gonna start going further back then, since my character is like, whoa, so the problem started before.
it's, things only get reported once they've gone so wrong.
Yeah, he's gonna start moving further back. on that.
You move back, about 2 weeks before that will happen, so
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
He has a note that, an executive of the branch had come in,
Mhm.
After he left, there was a series of electrical hiccups, and then
Okay.
everything was fine, and, as you work your way back to the current day, there's not a whole lot, and then
I'm gonna
about a week before things happened, the electrical hiccups kicked up again.
I'm gonna ask Gardevoir for the emergency contact list.
She hands you over the dossier.
Is
She's holding.
the executive's name on the contact list?
No. They does not have anything involving the plant.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
You look through the plant and you go, you don't see anything like contacts for plant worker.
Okay.
Head.
Please tell me you're finding something, Nestor, because this catwalk is getting really boring to look at.
Yeah.
Speaking of the catwalk, roll me an intuition or perception check.
That's worrying.
Don't worry.
Hey, don't forget your Pokemon get perception checks too.
Which ones are out?
Cubone is out and watching.
I don't believe Cubone has a very good perception, does he?
Doesn't matter if he has a good one or not.
2d6 plus 1.
Yeah, not bad. I want to say it's not Aron. I'm thinking of you.
4 for me.
Nothing.
11 for Cubone.
Damn Cubone.
Cubone's head kind of pops up, but you don't seem to notice anything.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I do know that Cubone's reacting.
Cubone does have dark vision, so
I'm gonna.
it's not gonna be
Yes, Cubone can't see in the dark, which might I add.
I'm gonna ask Gardevoir. Hey, I don't know if you know the names of any of the higher ups that own this plant, but if you do, is this person's name one of them?
I wouldn't know. I guess a government official might, because it seems to be a government plant.
Hey, Nestor, can you do that psychic thing? Because Cubone thinks something's out there.
Okay, I'm gonna channel to the Cubone and shared senses him.
Shared sense?
Yep.
You're looking through his eyes and you're not seeing anything right now. But,
Okay. But that also shares, hearing and scent and all.
Yes, you don't detect anything.
Okay.
You asking Cubone any questions?
Yeah, just basically, what's got your owner's knickers in a twist?
I thought I saw something moving in the rafters. But it was... It was just an instant.
Nathan, your Cubone thought he saw something in the What's your Cubone's name?
It
doesn't have one.
Okay. Your Cubone thought he saw something in the rafters.
She, actually.
Yeah.
Is the one female in the group.
She thought
The one.
Gardevoir?
And his party.
Yeah, in his party. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, she thought she saw something in the rafters.
Flashlight.
You don't see anything.
I'm going to step inside and close the door.
Click.
But not lock.
Okay, I'm going to...
And then I'm going to go over to that and and concentrate on whichever monitor is watching the catwalk.
Two monitors monitoring the catwalk. There is one for down the security path, towards where your Cubone was looking, and to the right of it, where there's another set of catwalk.
I'm looking at the one down. I just want to know when they're coming back so I can open the door for them.
You see them now, they're walking up the stairs, so they're heading your way.
Okay.
You guys,
once they get to the
as you
actual
come up there, you
catwalk,
see
I'm
that the
gonna
door's
open
been
the door.
closed now.
So once they get on the catwalk, I'm going to open the door.
Look around, because apparently, what the fuck?
Roll perception.
How many? Oh, yeah, 2.
Look at your Pokemon get perception, too. Also.
I don't even know what Whismur perception is.
It should be on a sheet.
I got an 8.
Oh, your perception is 2d6 plus 1.
2d6.
Your Pokemon is out.
My Nidoran is out. Perception.
Wow!
2d6, so
Our
2d6.
Pokemon are better than us.
What's your Whismur get?
12.
I got a 9. And Erin also got a 9, so.
So, 2 9s and Whismur got a
12.
I got an 8, he got a 12.
None of you see anything out of place. It is still very dark, and I don't think any of your other Pokemon have dark vision.
No.
Not him. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he does, but he's not out.
Yeah, Poochyena would, wouldn't he? There's this tracker and Nature Walk.
Well, it's not completely dark out there. It's just mostly dark.
Yes, it's very faint light, because their lights are
Plus they're-
on, but they're not exactly
And there was
Yeah.
some extra light.
admitting to full capacity.
Yeah. And there's enough light for us to read the visitor log out here, so.
Yes. You also have flashlights, but
I have a
Well, he has a flashlight, I don't.
and a lighter.
So do I, but I'm not using it.
If we have to, we can burn this place down.
I'm gonna Google this
There's no
person.
ember.
I'm a Poke Google then.
It's called Poke.
you Google the name John Doe.
No, it's Jado.
Jado.
And I'm gonna Google it. I know it's a fake name, but
Jado.
I want clarification. I'm gonna Google it in relation to this power plant. Nothing?
What do you put in the search bar?
You get Jado's found that, electrical plant looks electrocuted, like a series of deaths.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Unidentified person found somewhere.
found that plant. The plant name is a very common plant name, so you find several locations that aren't here.
Okay, I am going to try then and look through these records and see if the security office recorded how he proved that he was an executive with a name like that.
How are you gonna look for that?
Seriously.
Because that's very vague.
I'm sure that would be in their activity log because that's not something you just walk in and say, "Oh, I'm an executive for this company."
Flash an identification badge.
That's gonna have his name on it, not Jado.
Unless
No.
Jado is on the ID badge.
It will have their last name and their first initial
Yeah.
in this case.
Or their full name, regardless, it'd
Yeah.
still be John Doe.
Yeah, if he is named.
The security officer just marked that it is a funny name, but
Does
identification
it have
proves
the
it.
same? Does it have the same connotations of being a nameless person in Pokemon? Or
Yes,
is it-
as you just
Yeah.
Googled
okay,
up.
then
He
they're
poke
probably gonna-
Googled
Yeah.
the names and just found a
Okay.
series of
Yeah,
dead
okay,
bodies that did
so
not
I
have
don't know,
identification.
That just to me like
Has
even if
this
his badge
power
isn't
plant
set,
had
like,
had
that
any
seems like
had any incidents before?
You're going
before
to
this?
look for a history log on that one?
Yeah, like an accident report log.
So I'm assuming by this point they're about back.
Yeah.
So I opened the door for them.
Yep.
And then I closed it
What's
again.
this about?
Saw something up. Cubone saw something up there.
Did my Whismur see anything?
No. As I said, you guys don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Fine.
There might be an accident report log, but you'd have to look more on files on the system.
Okay, I'm sure it's connected to like some sort of server.
Yep. Accident reports?
Yeah.
Roll me a tech education.
Someone hand me 2 dice.
They're right there, Ivan.
Nope, I didn't. I thought you grabbed
I
them.
haven't taken them back because I was like, I don't need to roll
Yep.
because.
You normally grab them, so.
Oh, I did my rolls before the session started.
It's right behind you.
Right there.
I got a 10.
You
Nice.
find you go into the
6, 4,
computer,
3.
you
Just
hook up to
6,
the server.
Yeah, I go over and show you the paper. We found this in the front desk.
I,
Ado checked on. There was no record of him having a scheduled visit with the plants.
Yeah, I was looking through the activity logs, and apparently when this person showed up, some minor fluctuations in the power plant was starting. Things didn't get bad until a couple weeks ago, but they did persist.
I walk over and photograph the paper with my thing.
It's just
Oh yeah, we have that. We have Poke Watches, I forgot.
yes.
I passed it over to Gardevoir for the folder.
Yeah.
Sticking more into the docket.
Yeah.
Well, we have to.
I just
turn
imagine
something for
Gardevoir
the
knows
contract.
everything.
Yes, you look through all the,
Yeah.
activity logs. Nothing seems to stick out. Minor, like electrical burns, people doing stupid shit.
No major injuries.
No, some people attempting to cook things on the electrical stuff. Dumb people shit. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Now the question comes down to is...
Where next? We're
Generator.
running out.
Where did you say your Cubone saw something?
In the rafters.
It's probably not there anymore. I say we check out the generator next to make sure that this is not a actual... Well, they'd know if it was a technical problem, but at the same time, let's make sure that it hasn't become a technical problem while they were gone.
I'm surprised no one's asked the question yet. You guys have all made the assumption, but no one has asked the question.
What?
You've assumed this is a sabotage. If this is a sabotage, why?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out with looking through the accident reports.
No.
I was trying to figure out if maybe that was a reason why.
Revenge?
Yes, people have done crazier things.
Doesn't
They
seem
literally
to be the case
have.
in this case.
Yeah.
So we're heading out.
Yeah, let's head to the generator.
I will leave
Back
with
down to the main
Cubone
floor.
Yeah.
and my flashlight because we have fairly dim lights.
You walk back downstairs. there are the generators in front of you. What do you want to do?
Oh, so it is right there in front. Okay.
The main floor has a series of generators.
Okay.
As you looked on the map, you think there might be other floors or of generators, but that requires you going deeper into the facility.
Okay. Is this like the main?
Main floor 1.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Where
I'm gonna
like
tell Cubone
what
to
is
keep
the?
an eye on the rafters.
Gotcha.
Let's go to the first generator to get power. If you get what I'm saying.
Which one's Q on the first one?
Yes.
It's the one closest to the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like for the entire plant.
For the entire plant,
Yeah.
it's the one closest to the front door.
It is okay.
Main floor 1.
I didn't know if like it like started deep, it started like down and made its way up, kind of thing.
Nah, people are gonna be working. They're gonna be.
Yeah.
How are you looking at it?
No, I assumed it would have been in a different place.
Oh.
Because I wanted to see if like they were hanging out there and absorbing power that way, but
I'm just gonna look around the main floor and see what I see.
do I have cell service here?
It's a good question. Maybe you should check.
I check.
Not very good cell service. It goes in and out. You have like a bar here.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a quick call. I'm gonna step outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yep.
Team.
He doesn't trust us.
No,
I'm
no,
getting that
no,
feeling.
it's good to stay in teams of more than one person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, how much space
Like,
do
I
we
If
have?
you're gonna
nothing
split
about
the
If we're
party,
it,
then
like,
it's
if I
one
can
by
wander
one.
around a little and look around while still staying within sight of everyone else, then I'm gonna do that.
Yes, there's a decent amount of like storage space and just general open space, but there's lots of places where you go around a corner and no one like in the main open floor part can see you.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do like I don't mind breaking line of sight for like a second to go behind a piece of machinery or something, but I'm not gonna break line of sight for longer than that.
I have a question. Does this psionic sense pick anything up?
Not
Does
so
he
much.
have
Okay. Yeah. I don't have it.
Only thing his does is tells him when there's psychic influence.
Yeah, which we like if there's some sort of like leftover psychic residue from whatever.
Doesn't it
The
stay
time-
forever?
The time does not stay forever.
No.
It takes a little while. Like, I think I'm gonna say at most like it wears off over a day.
Yeah.
You don't see any other than, you know, his Cubone and him.
And my Growlithe.
And your Growlithe, yes.
I'm the Gardevoir.
So you're looking around?
Yep.
Roll me a perception or intuition. Actually, perception. Just perception.
I return to Whismur.
5. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Don't forget your Pokemon gets perception.
Yeah, but it's what Cubone is watching the rafters.
He has it set to watch the
Okay.
rafters, which I'm assume we're gonna give it a
Yeah.
base number.
Alright. Yeah, I step outside. Do I have any better service?
It seems to pick up immediately to full bars.
That's worrying.
Faraday cage!
So I
Guys,
just hear that come
think
from
there's a
outside.
You hear him screaming Faraday cage, and you have no clue what that is.
Gardevoir?
Guys, I think there's
Any
a Zapdos in
idea
here.
what Nestor
I'm
is
gonna
on
catch
about?
it.
Things about it's a electrical thing. While being in a place with large electronics, cell service seems to be interrupted.
Right.
I'm gonna place a call to the police.
How many
chief.
phones have I seen since we got here?
Phones,
Yeah.
front desk, security office.
So the landlines
Yeah,
are all
they're
still
all
fine.
landlines, yeah.
Figured.
Landlines are not
Kinda
affected by
figured.
Faraday's cages.
But if the power in the current area is cut off, or the phone line itself is cut off, that affects landlines.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police chief.
Do you have the police chief's direct number?
No,
That's
so I'll
in
call
your
the
contact, I
station.
You call
Actually,
this-
I'm gonna call the Pokemon Center. This'll just be quicker and more direct.
Kato Center, how can we help you?
Oh, hi. Yes, I was wondering if you guys have power right now.
Only temporary generator power.
All right. Thank you. Hang up.
Wow.
Because I'm assuming that means that the power plant's power is out, right? Yeah, which means that power is being siphoned. Okay. I walk back in and meet up with them. So, guys, there is not power at the Pokemon Center right now.
Weren't we told that when we got here?
No. We were told that it
that
goes
was
in and
internet.
out.
It goes in and out,
Yeah.
and their backup generator power is not going to last much longer.
Yeah. So there is not power at the Pokemon Center right now, which means that whatever is siphoning power is doing it right now.
I return Whismur and send out Poochyena. What the fuck?
You ever heard a dog bark like that?
No.
I have.
Puppies tend to have more higher pitched barks like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
but
also
more
tend to be. No, it's less bark and more of an mar
like
sound.
a bark growl kind of thing. It's kind of weird.
Yes, I've been around
Okay.
dogs enough.
So, what exactly is the plan right now? We're standing next to one of these.
We're
Well,
standing next to like 6 of those.
Yeah.
Right.
Not exactly in the if you're in the open, but I mean like.
Well, I think it's time.
You're in this open area, probably next to
make
this
some
door.
noise.
I think we should move up. So I think we should start going higher. So far, our only lead has been something in the rafters. Let's check.
The only thing you have seen is something in the rafters.
Yep.
Yes.
And Cubone's the only one who saw it.
So let's check. Let's check to see if like maybe something's made its alcove up there, or some sort of nest if it's a Pokemon, or
Okay.
More than likely a Pokemon.
How are you going to get up into those rafters?
is there not like an access up there?
How high up are the rafters?
High. I think from the catwalk, it's probably another 10 or 15 feet.
Is there like a ladder to
Right.
get up there?
Catwalk?
Not
Then I'll use my rope.
not attached to it.
I brought rope.
Okay.
You would have to go find a maintenance ladder.
Let's go find a maintenance ladder.
On the outside of the building.
I checked my map to find the nearest maintenance ladder to get up there.
There's a maintenance shed by the guardhouse.
How do
You
we
said
miss
there
this?
were 2 buildings. You said there's the guardhouse and this building. You never
Yes,
mentioned
it's
the
attached to the
maintenance
backside
You
of
have
the
a door to
guardhouse.
the guardhouse on this end. You have the door to the maintenance shed on the far side.
You'd have to walk around to see it.
shed. We
It's-
looked at the map, which
Who's
is a
going to the
top-down view.
maintenance
Why
shed?
didn't we
Yes,
see
it
on the
says-
map?
Get the ladder.
It says shed written in pencil.
Who's going to the shed to get the ladder?
Me and Katsuo. can
I
go.
tossed Katsuo the keys.
Dick.
No one trusts you. That's what you get for being a psychic asshole.
This is why people wonder why I keep cutting logs.
Okay, we're gonna head out to the
There'll be no privacy while I'm around.
I don't make a weird thing of it. I just toss the keys to Katsuo.
Yeah.
Then I head
We're
up
gonna
to a
head out to
catwalk
the-
to see if I can get a rope up there.
I'm gonna start
What's
causing
your throwing
attention.
What?
What's your throwing score?
It'd be his
7.
athletics.
7. You can throw.
Well,
I-
there's a
throwing range is
that's
7.
right.
That's what
7
7
meters.
square 7
7
meters.
meters, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you definitely can
So
make it up
21
there.
feet, which, depending on where you can get to
Yeah,
stay,
I
requires
just need
something
to.
heavy
I just
on
need
the
something to affix to the far end.
Grappling hook.
rope. Cubone has a bone.
I'm not attaching Cubone's bone to the far end. I will attach the
Come
other end of the tire iron.
You do have a tire iron.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie it to the end of the tire iron.
I don't think you have to make a roll for this.
Yep.
Do you?
I'd like maybe an athletics
Nice,
roll.
yeah.
But his athletics
Depends
is
on
good.
what he's like.
I'm gonna say you don't really
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
roll for that.
You can-
It's not like it's a moving object.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna let down the rope until the tire iron's
You're gonna
back,
let
and
it
then
down?
Tie it together so that now there's the big loop.
Yes.
And then
Gonna shimmy up.
Yep.
That will require an athletics roll or acrobatics, whichever is better.
Athletics.
I figured as much, but I still
Technically,
make that
they're
up
the
for-
same.
Wait, you have 2 skills at 4?
I have 2 skills at 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Athletics is
No,
not
that's
your
right.
force.
It's 4. It is 4 plus 3. Sorry, yeah. I got my numbers switched.
Okay. Oh shit.
9.
Is that including your plus 1?
Yep.
You get up there. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like
Takes
it's
a
going
little-
hard to
rope.
climb a rope.
It's not graceful.
It's like 10, like 20 feet.
Yeah, so I climb with Cubone on my shoulder, and like Cubone just pops onto the rafter. I sort of pull up.
There's not a lot of
I
space.
call
These aren't
down
normally.
to Eru.
Yes. He's up in the rafters now.
Shining the flashlight around ice.
Well
Yep.
then, okay. You need a flashlight?
Got one.
All right.
Keep an eye open.
Their rafters are much darker than the floor below them.
Yeah. Cubone has dark vision, and I have a flashlight. And I'm staying at whatever looks like the... Like, if this is close to a wall, I want to stay where I can put a hand on the wall if I need to, because
There's
I don't
support
wanna fall
beams
off
around
this
that
thing.
you can like
Yeah.
wrap your arms around.
I've got an arm wrapped. I'm not moving yet. I'm just shining the flashlight.
Yes.
Have we made it to the maintenance shed yet?
Sure. Does not take that long, and he set up something like that.
Okay, none of these keys have maintenance on it, right? Because I looked at them earlier.
Yeah. None of them are labeled.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Gonna-
intuition and try.
18.
6.
You go to put a key
Yeah.
up to that door, and it just kind of moves open. It looks like the lock has been busted out.
That's
Oh,
not
shit!
suspicious.
Yeah.
Are we about to get killed again?
If this
Like,
was Shadowrun,
something
I'd
was
go
like-
like
we're not
this.
over there.
I'm gonna send
Actually,
that to
We're
them
here
as
with
well.
the
Both
suspicious
of you roll me an
rabbits.
Yes.
intuition check.
Intuition!
You may have a Pikachu on your hands.
Uh,
They may have a murderer on their hands.
Oh, come.
Did you roll
5.
3 ones?
2 1s and a 3.
12, 15, 14.
To you, this looks like more something ate out the lock.
8 out the lock.
Yes, like the lock has been like chewed to bits.
Katsuo, I think we might be dealing with a Pokemon. You see those? You see?
You hope.
Now look at the lock. Now they
It could be a human, but it's not.
You
To
see
you, it looks like the lock was
sign.
Jimmy. Like
Yeah.
something was.
Someone with
Not-
It's
very
got
strong.
bite marks!
Yes, but they're on metal, and
Yeah, but
that
how
just
big are they? Like
You
this.
don't necessarily know the difference
Like how
between
big-
this
you-
form of biting and
can't
someone
really
using
tell.
What type of lock is this? Just a padlock or a...
it's a normal kind of door lock, like a heavier one you see
Can I
on.
make
To
a
you, it looks like
Pokemon
someone
education?
gouged.
That you can.
Here it looks like something.
Oh, wow, 15.
Yep.
You assume this would have to be a something with an equivalent strength, like Totodile's biting
Okay.
things. This is chewed through like good solid metal.
Can I
that's
like
There's
cross
Aron
reference that
here.
with like electric type Pokemon? Like, is it like a Magnetric or whatever the fuck that one's called?
the dog?
Yeah, yeah.
You
Manectric.
could, but you'd have to look through your Pokedex for a little bit.
Okay.
'Cause there's a lot of
Yeah.
electric types.
Katsuo, grab the ladder. I'm gonna
Yeah. I flick on the light, look around. I'm gonna see if there's anything in here.
Looks like things have been knocked over.
Mm-hmm. So yes, somebody.
The ladder is still there. It's like on its side though.
Yeah, I go over, pick up the ladder, carry it out.
Something's been eating.
If there's anything else of use in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick perception, see what else is in here.
And more importantly, what else is missing?
Nine.
How would he know what was missing?
I don't. Well, some stuff
Not
you
much, man.
always find in sheds.
Yes.
Nine, so
Cleaners,
not
bolt
bad.
cutters.
Things seem to be knocked over.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I gathered. Okay, anything that's obvious I should notice.
Yes. Roll me a perception though. Again.
That was a perception. Okay, another perception. 6. Not great.
Okay. Nothing else seems out of the ordinary. Things seem to be like, knocked over. There doesn't seem to be like any other bite marks on anything.
But I don't think there's anything else significant. Okay. I kind of just closed the door again.
So I'm digging through my
Out the ladder.
Pokedex.
You're not finding any electric types that have that kind of biting strength.
Okay.
Like, you see Manectrics, but they don't normally, like...
They
these-
don't normally bite things like that.
Yes. And the teeth marks don't look
Yeah.
canine.
I'm gonna take a photo of the lock.
I have a photo of that lock.
Do they? What do they look like if they don't look canine?
They look like something that's more meant to chew metal.
Okay, so they do they
This
kind
thing
of
is
look like his
terrible.
Aron?
Vaguely?
Vaguely. Okay.
Whatever ate this, it's a terrible.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
whatever.
official Pokedex entry for Aron. Aron is a terrible.
Okay.
Yes, that is proper terminology.
Okay. We're gonna head back, I guess. Or something.
With a ladder.
Alright.
Ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging.
Yeah,
through
how long
Question.
is this ladder? What type of
What
ladder
ki-
is this?
yeah.
Like a folding? Is this like one you put up against something?
Ones that you extend out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a normal...
Uh,
kind of
a,
ladder.
I
It also
forgot
has
what
like
they're
little
called.
wide feet supports.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it over one shoulder.
I just call it industrial.
It's not like
Everything's industrial when it's
Yeah, my power's
That would be
5.
about
Yeah.
accurate. You guys are looking up on the
Yeah.
rafters and you're not seeing much there. It's very dark.
keeping an eye around me.
You're like
Come on,
I'm
so there, I
surrounded
see
by
that
things
before I
that don't
start.
know.
doing anything proactive. It's like I'm just
Actually,
being passive
Johnny,
up here.
as I get back in, I'm going to have my Growlithe sniff around the generators and see if he can pick up a scent that's not us again.
Okay, how long are you gonna do that?
5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Have Growlithe roll me a perception check.
Ugh.
Wow! You got 5.
Congrats.
Yeah, I figured.
Our dice rolls are
Turns out nothing.
Wait. You can't use action points to re-roll, right? You can only use them to add one. That's what I thought.
God, this fucking list is terrible. Can't find
Welcome
shit.
to my hell.
What page is Aron on? Just what's... I'll use that as a base. So I'm attempting just to find...
Aron is on page 218.
Thank you.
Of the PDF. Which is also
No, on the
218.
page.
Yeah, it actually is 218 of that page. It's weird. Well, it doesn't always work that way.
I
like,
also checked the actual page on the page.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm setting up the ladder, basically.
You're setting up the ladder to get up where he is, as you see his little jury-rigged rope.
Yep.
Nothing up here yet.
What the fuck is an ergivore?
I
Someone
haven't got a clue.
I'm thinking of someone.
Clink is an ergivore. What the
Eats
fuck's an
electricity?
ergivore?
It's an excellent question.
I have never heard
Go
that.
How do
Google
you
it.
spell that?
Yeah.
E-R-G-O-V-O-R-E.
O-V-O-R-E?
Yeah. So it's E-R-G-O-V-O-R-E.
That's the force. That's SPP.
What the fuck is an ergivore?
Hyper evolved exotic.
Was-
being. What the fuck?
Ergo.
Does it eat sound or something?
Eve. No. Therefore.
Because it's
That's
also
ergo.
Yeah,
We're
there's
looking for
ergo.
ergo. Or maybe it is ergovore. It eats therefore. It finds things written in therefore.
And Honedge is a nullivore.
It doesn't need to eat.
Yeah,
that means it doesn't eat.
Clink is a terravore. Either way.
And an
Part
herbivore.
part of a terravore. I was flipping through and just saw that was just blown away. There's not that many steel types in here, or they don't organize it by steel type.
No, they don't organize the system. I don't know what they actually organize by.
Goddamn book. Hate this book.
Like, I think it has something to do with their Pokemon number.
No,
No.
nothing to do with their Pokemon number. This
Yeah.
goes entirely by type.
It
Yeah,
goes
like
by
the-
type, but in a
The
super
starters
weird way.
make sense because the stars are just like by their, like you get by their type and by and then,
Legendaries
like,
are
all
by
of them.
pretty much introduction order, with
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit of an
But
exception
yeah,
because
like,
they
at
throw.
least the evolutions
couple
are all
of them there at the
together,
very
so
end.
you get evolutions.
Yeah, but no,
as a
the
group.
steel, like
But, yeah.
Aron, Larion, and that stuff, and Clink and them are right in between Ghost
I'm
and
guessing it's eating
Ground.
electricity.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially since
I
I
was
brought
gonna
up
say,
Electabuzz.
Yeah, ergo might be electricity.
That might be it. Okay.
Just
Oh, that might be an interesting thing to
Control
check. Yeah. What is it? 116?
be in their diet.
Check.
So you guys brought the ladder. What's going on?
Okay, it doesn't have a section for that.
No, I don't know if there's much.
How about we
coming up.
look in here?
That's weird as well. Wow, this whole... I don't like the systems thing of organization. We apologize to the viewers that this is not very
Yeah,
entertaining.
Electabuzz is also an ergovore, so it
It's
might
electricity.
be electricity.
Okay, so Clink also eats electricity.
So that will be why.
Also steel.
So basically, this is its perfect habitat.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat everything.
Yes, but Clinks don't have bite marks.
Yeah.
Do they?
Really?
Do
They would. They have mouths.
Oh, they do
They have
have
mouse. They have
It's a little circle. It'd be a circular puncture.
similar to Aron's mouth.
Okay, so that.
Yeah, look at the picture of Aron. Aron doesn't have a mouth.
Clink. I think it's.
It might be
Clink,
underneath
Clink,
that
Clink.
chin.
One is
Yeah.
at levels.
Yeah, Aron has an itty
You
bitty
imagine
mouth.
how convenient that would be?
That's kind of terrifying.
Under that metal part, there is a tiny mouth.
Yeah. Do you have a man?
Hey guys.
What?
Oh, I'm just, like in character shouting up. Hey guys. It might be a Clink.
A what?
What might be a clink?
Shit. I scrolled
What
through my
might
Pokedex.
be a Clink?
Does he bring up the Pokedex entry?
The Pokemon that we're dealing with.
do you bring up the Pokedex
You
entry?
should know what a
on
clink is.
what?
I've never seen a clink in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on what?
On the lock, there were bite marks.
Something ate a lock.
Out
Pokedex.
on the shed, yeah. It should be in your Pokedex.
Have you set up that ladder yet?
Yeah.
I haven't.
set the ladder.
I
you
wouldn't have
climbing
seen a
that ladder?
clink in my adventures.
No, I'm
Yeah.
leaving for him. I don't think
I'm
I
up here
really need
alone.
much help up
I
there.
assume
me
you
and
at least
Cubone.
heard of one, even if
No.
you never saw one.
Same
Isn't
thing
it-
like
Wait,
went
is
to
that really a
Abra.
Pokemon?
It's a gear.
It looks like it's just a gear with a face.
Yeah.
Does scientists get drunk one day?
It
And add
evolves
that to
even
the
more.
Pokedex? No.
Yeah,
That's what my character says.
they're known for eating metal and electricity, so power plant would be a perfect habitat for them.
I'm just looking over his shoulder to the Pokedex, and I'm just shaking my head. That's not Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's just a
a
bunch of
tool.
gears with face.
It's not the strange.
They do have bite marks similar to
This is
your
rubbish,
to your
just
Aron,
garbage,
which
sorry.
is kind of matches up with what was on the lock.
You're
I
really
guess I
nursing
send
those.
you the image of the lock.
Last one.
So I sent him the image.
You get the image of what looks like a lock's been chewed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, now that everyone's back, I am going to start cautiously moving around on these rafters.
There's not a lot of space, so roll me an acrobatics check.
And I would like to keep as if at all possible, I'd like to keep it over the catwalk. Because I am not standing out over the
On the
open
catwalk,
area.
man.
You know what I mean.
You can draw that.
Catwalk.
15.
You can
No,
definitely
14.
You can definitely walk on there.
Yeah.
It's very cautious. Your Cubone has a better affinity for movement in there because, it's much smaller than you are.
Yeah.
You don't really see anything that sticks out to you.
Yeah. Doesn't look to be anything up here right now.
Are there higher levels above the level we're on, or is it just all down?
You're talking like,
Well,
is
it's
there
in the
floors
rafters.
above this?
Yeah.
No, there's not floors above this.
Okay.
There are lower floors, though.
Okay. We might want to go lower.
Yeah.
I think we've
found
looked all we can up here.
Okay,
On the
I'm
map, you've noticed that there is the main floor, B floor 1, B floor 2, and B floor 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to head back to the ladder, climb down, and then untie my rope and coil it back up.
No,
Try to
you
go
have
down the
help.
ladder.
Yeah.
You go
Yep.
down the ladder. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Damn it.
The ladder's busted.
That would be a 14.
As you walk down that ladder, you start to feel it give out from under you, and you jump onto your rope.
Nope!
The ladder kind of crumbles under his weight.
Katsuo!
How did
I'm just swinging.
Katsuo?
Nestor!
I stabilized the rope.
The ladder!
I
He stabilized the rope, so you stop swinging.
Yeah.
How did we know?
I'm looking at the ladder, like, what does it look like? Did it just,
It looks like it
is
gave
there,
up
like, any
running.
damage visually?
You notice that it's broken off at the hinges, like something had been chewing on it.
The hinge, why would it show on the hinges?
Why would it chew on the hinges?
I mean, it's
It's
ladder,
a
I assume,
smart
is made of
Pokemon.
metal.
Is the thing basically collapsed into pieces now?
It's collapsed into two very clean like pieces as where it extends out.
I think whatever it was ate the hinges.
That is mine.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Wasn't
Oh,
visible when I
break.
got it.
2, 1, let's jam.
End break. Okay.
Sorry, parents called things. We're
All right.
back.
I'm going to let Aron out and give him some of the ladder.
No, not yet.
We
yet.
might need it.
He's looking at the ladder.
Yes. I'm going to take the ladder and have my Growlithe sniff the hinges to see if it can pick up a scent off of that.
That it does.
Perfect. Track.
It attempts to track.
I mean, as tracker, I can look
Yeah,
up how that works.
Yeah, I can look for it.
No offense, but it's a really hard check.
No, that's if you don't have any scent. If you have a scent, you can
Yes.
pick it up a lot.
Oh. I guess I could do that too.
What? Yes, with Poochyena, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
My Zubat.
Two heads are better than one
Your
sometimes.
Zubat can do it?
Zubat has tracker. It just has a
Oh
very
yeah, he did it
low-
before, remember?
Yeah, but it has a very low perception comparatively.
What is my perception? My Growlithe's perception. Or
Oh god.
Poochyena. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
tracker. You have a random scent from nothing or perception.
Perception,
Unfortunately,
2d6 plus
tracker
1.
specific scent from nothing.
Specific sense from nothing.
Yeah, if opponents smells whom they want to track in the past day or one of their personal belongings, they can pursue that prey with a reception check of 8 or better.
8 or better.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 plus 1.
You
That's
get.
for me.
It's 3d6 plus 1 for me.
Yeah.
I am going to spend an action point to add 1 to this.
Height.
2d6. Wow. I got a 7. No, I got a 6.
I got a 9. Wait, I got a 10.
That's enough to track it, though.
Yep.
You gonna try this or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Zubat's not good enough, and if it is electric type, I don't want Zubat being the first one to reach them.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
Growlithe seems to have...
There's not really a large enough piece of this ladder for it to be... Like, the piece of this ladder is too big to make it easily mobile.
No.
Unfortunately, that means I can't feed my Aaron because we need to go.
Yes. You can't carry the ladder with you, though. As a
How about now?
as a basic melee weapon.
I already have one of those.
It's 2 weapons heavy. Or
It's
two-handed,
half of
heavy.
a ladder.
I already have a
That's
tire
fair,
iron.
It's still those
Those ladders are meant to be carryable.
Those ladders are pretty heavy. You still need two hands.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Unless
Anyway,
it's really big.
Growlithe seems to have a set, and it's, down the catwalk,
Mhm.
through the door on the main floor
Mhm.
to farther into the facility.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go further.
We're
in.
following.
Sure.
I'm going to shared senses with my Growlithe.
How does that work for smell?
Let's take a look.
Because
Like, the thing is...
if
like,
we're gonna
when
use
you're
Twilight
looking
Princess logic here, where you can physically see scent.
Well, I think like I actually get to smell what the Growlithe can smell.
But the thing is, I think
Gross.
in order for you to channel, like, sight, you have to close your eyes. I don't know what the equivalent of that is for your nose.
I don't know how this works. This is a new mechanic for us.
You may only concentrate on the senses of one Pokemon at a time, and only one such per round. You receive all sensory information being sensed by the Pokemon.
So, yes, it's basically a la Twilight Princess.
You
You see a path.
Yeah, you imprint the target for the duration of the feature, which is until I drop it. You receive all sensory information being sensed by imprinted Pokemon. Is not subject to the distance limit of channeling. Fun fact.
Interesting.
And if you imprint more than one Pokemon, you may only concentrate on the senses of one Pokemon at a time,
Okay.
and only choose one per round.
So I'm going to call this Twilight Princess logic because it
Okay.
makes so much easier to say. You
Yeah.
physically see the scent path.
Perfect.
You get in that next room and it is
Yeah.
fucking everywhere.
Okay.
Which you run into an issue of don't know which path it went.
Yeah.
Is the door locked?
Which
No.
room?
Good.
What room is this?
This is the main
First
floor
time in this
too.
entire
This is the main
building.
floor. Okay.
Yes.
Is the door handle still there?
Roll me perception checks.
Really?
Shit.
Everyone,
Two.
or just him.
I got a 6. Shit.
Everyone is going to interact with that door.
Where the hell are my
8.
dice?
They've been passed around. There's one of my dice. Where's the other
I thought
one?
I gave you yours back.
Oh, there they are. They're just literally...
I got an 8.
Right next to you.
Good Nate.
I got a 6.
It's not a very hard.
6.
It's only a 5 to see
yeah.
this.
Oh.
Okay, we all notice anyway.
You all notice that, yes, so very obviously, because the door just kind of opens, which is suspicious to all of you,
Yeah.
is that the lock has been eaten.
Okay.
There is no more lock.
Can my
This is
Growlithe?
no longer free-range foraging. Something is intentionally eating doorways.
Can me and my Growlithe make a new perception check too, and try to find which of the scents is most recent?
That would be another tracking check.
Okay.
And since you're sharing senses, I'm assuming both of you can make that.
Yes.
But it works off of your perception, not his.
Why?
Well, he's making one.
He
and I
makes
make
mine,
one.
yes, I'm saying when
Yeah,
you make
yeah.
yours, it works off of yours.
The Growlithe, since the Growlithe was going to go first, gets a 9, which is not enough. And I get a 7.
You can't tell which path is freshest, it's all just...
Okay.
Track!
So we literally have just... His Growlithe literally like, just smelled the ladder, bolted off, let us here, and now it's just
It's kind of just
looking
running
in
around the
every
room.
direction.
Yeah, and I tell you guys, like, it's been in this room too much.
It's
Hard to see, smell which one's the newest.
So probably a good time for me to lay down my bait.
Good call. Yeah.
Are you sure my backpack?
No, that's
Can
actually
I-
a great idea.
My vial. Where's my?
You want? Sure, you can try tracking.
What do I need?
You trying to do it, or your Pokemon is?
My Pokemon. Obviously, my Pokemon. I can't
need
track
it-
her with a damn.
You need a specific
14, I think?
specific smell out of nothing. I want to say
I
is
think
thought-
it's
no,
a-
he
No,
smelled
he
the other
already
one, remember?
smelled the thing.
Isn't that the same smell?
Yeah, his smell. His smell.
Did he
the
succeed?
hinges.
He
Yes.
didn't.
Failed.
No, he's failed.
Yeah,
Oh.
then you're gonna have to try to pick. You'd have
Okay.
to pick a target so you could smell the lock that got eaten.
Sure.
It's again another 8.
These
It's an 8.
dice are gonna fuck me.
Nope.
Yup. I knew it.
Well, let's place the bait.
2.
Yeah, I'm looking for bait.
Are there cameras in this room?
Do either you want to roll Pokemon Education?
Sure. I have a 3 in that.
I have a 3 in that also.
You.
Hey, if we need
So,
to do
are there
anything
cameras in this
medical-
room?
2 dice.
What?
Are there cameras in this room?
Yes, you see cameras in there.
Johnny.
Is there a little light?
No, they're
5, a 4, and a
not.
6.
Wow, he got 15. I got an 8.
You've been doing research, so I give you some bonuses to this. You both realize that the bait has a slight issue.
It's not.
It's not steel.
It's not electric. It is not steel.
That's right.
Thirdly, if this is a clink, they don't take damage from poison.
Steel type.
Yeah, but
It
it
wouldn't-
still draws
Wow.
it to
It wouldn't be
us.
effective.
So many
Katsuo.
flaws.
Well,
So many flaws. But this
I'm gonna
specific
regret
thing-
this, but I'm willing to do it for the team. I put my flashlight in the middle of the room and walk out.
I was gonna say, Katsuo, there's a problem with that in that it's not what it eats.
Yeah, but I can just mix in some metal. It's the scent. It should somewhat be drawn to it. And it's designed to attract Pokemon.
Yes. Do you have the supplies
They may
on
choose
you
not
to
to.
do that?
I have a cooking kit, so I can. I don't know how well that
Okay,
works.
yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
But you're rolling
You
intuition.
might just want to make
Okay,
it
never mind then.
Yeah.
Flashlight is needed.
Hey, be gliding, keep your flashlight. That's like what
13.
500 pokey.
13.
Yeah.
Waterproof.
I'm gonna
so
call it good
more.
enough. It's a diet that is fairly common in the Pokemon world, and you have 2 diets to feed off of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true, especially
Yeah.
since there is an Aron in our
Yes.
party, so that's
So
I
while
occasionally
he's
ask
doing
him for
this,
some
I'm
advice on it.
looking at the camera and seeing if like, there's any way to indicate.
Your Aron
Which
is currently in
screen-
his Pokeball, correct?
Yes. I'm currently looking at this camera to see if there's any indicator of what camera it would feed, what I would look for feed. Besides just trying to randomly flip to this room if we went back to the security room.
I need to look at stats here. Something will tell me.
Is the camera still there? Is my
Yes,
question.
the camera is there.
Okay.
A general education's, a technology education's, or I'll even allow focus for this one. Because if you focus really hard, you can think about this
Focus.
one.
That
You think
is
11.
Yep.
It's not that hard. But you think, if I was a dumb person, what would I name this camera? We're in the main floor to
That was a dumb
main
person.
floor second camera. Is what you think is probably labeled
Yeah.
on that screen.
Yeah, so I'm throwing together I looked at what ate from the locks and throwing in wiring, scrap metal, maybe some
Johnny,
batteries,
I'm gonna
that sort of
flip
thing.
my dark
And I'm
vision
making up
goggles
a thing
on.
of supervision.
It is very
super
bright.
bait.
Your eyes hurt.
I thought you said the lighting was dim in here.
It is, but
It's still
for
light.
dark vision,
Okay,
that is
that's
very
fair.
bright as a
Okay,
person
then
who's
I'm gonna-
flushed with dark vision goggles
Then I'm
before.
gonna take it off.
Ow!
You might be better off turning off the lights and
Yeah.
looking around.
I'm not gonna turn
So
off
this
the lights
debate
because
takes
that's
me
more
about an hour to
detrimental
make
to
up.
everyone else.
What?
It takes me an hour.
I'm pretty sure
Make
this is main,
bait, so-
main
Okay.
chamber,
So I'm
camber
gonna be
2.
able to slow
We
up.
need to get back and get that security station working.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with him then to check on the cameras while he's
Okay.
cooking up the bait.
and I am bringing.
How does
Gardevoir
bait
along.
work?
Bait is a
Does it actually have an ability to draw Pokemon?
Yes.
depending on what you roll.
Okay. So this is important. Why I
Yeah,
made sure his
baits,
Aron
yeah,
was.
to set bait, every 15 minutes, roll a d20 until you roll 15 or higher. If
Pick
you
a
roll 3
Poochyena
times
and
that
hold them
success,
back
the
just
bait
in
loses
case.
plenty it failed. You succeed, however, a random Pokemon based on your GM's discretion will appear. Pokemon attracted with bait should usually be of a level comparative to the party's Pokemon. Bait is often used for fishing in this way. You can also use a distract Pokemon. So in this case, because I'm using electrical and metal, I'm assuming it's going to draw something that is
Electric steel types.
Yes,
Yeah.
it won't
Or
affect your
electric
Pokemon. It would only draw Pokemon that are either Herbivores or Terravores.
Yeah.
Your Pokemon are neither. I think the only one you have to
That's carnivore.
slightly worry out of the group is
Yeah.
your Aron and maybe Totodile, because Totodile I think is an omnivore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that just
No, I
means
think-
it eats.
I think it's a carnivore.
Omnivore in a traditional definition.
Sense
Okay.
rats in it will eat
I was making sure
anyway.
because like I just
Yeah.
remember in Pokemon series.
Yes.
I don't know if that considers to be canon, but
Yeah.
he does
no-
eat electrical
Should probably write
machinery
those down.
occasionally
I think it's something through.
for I don't know enjoyment purposes. But you do see Totodile eating
Yeah.
metal in machines for shits and giggles. And I don't mean chewing, I mean eating, like he swallows them.
And in this case, I'm whipping up Super Rate, which gives me, I can add my intuition to that roll. Because I know how to make that, so it's going to be
Then-
a low 0 10.
So this is going to be, as it says, super bait.
It's going to be stronger bait.
So yeah,
Cool.
me and
It
Nestor
requires
are
a
up
bit more
there. We're
zeros
gonna
by
try
the
to figure out a way to
volunteers.
get the
Okay.
cameras working.
So roll your d20 then.
Is it D20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
this
a
is
D20,
one
I
of
need
his-
15 or above.
Yeah, but he gets to add 3 to it.
Presumably
Yeah.
we have time before he gets that
3d6
working
to
to
it?
try to get
Or
these
just
No,
three?
just plus 3.
this camera
Okay.
working.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually yeah. Can we
Yeah,
before he
because it
does
takes
that?
me an
Let's
hour
yeah.
to make
let-
this stuff.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
try to get the
I'm on it.
main floor camera 2 working.
Okay.
Like he's gonna be trying primary. I'm just gonna try to assist, but I'm really bad at tech.
I got 5.
You don't know when to press. You see, you have
I'm searching
recognized
for a
this is the
manual.
screen. You're searching for the manual.
Yep.
Oh, look, wait, those manuals are bolted to them. They have they're on like a little.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna look through
rope
the
chain.
manual.
Gonna flip through that.
Yep.
And that is a general education's.
Stop being smart.
You asked for directions.
That is 7. That is good enough. You can see that like to turn on secondary cameras, press these buttons.
Like just flick.
The entire main floor 2 camera sets light up, and you see him kind of sitting there trying to make stuff.
Can we turn on the rest of these cameras so we can see which ones are broken?
I pass you the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip on which ones I can.
General education's.
7.
It's good enough to turn on the Tetcher, like other
Okay, yeah,
cameras.
I'm-
Like there's actually a switch for all cameras on, all cameras
Okay.
off.
Yeah, and are any of them actually broken?
Roll me an intuition check. This is gonna be your better roll, but still gonna be required for this one.
9, 10, 12.
You're noticing one of the cameras
Mhm.
seems to be static, but then clears back up.
Yeah, which one is that?
It's down on the basement floor.
That's where Golden Freddy is, of course.
Okay.
It was distorted and now it's cleared back up, and none of the other cameras seem to be
Okay. Which basement level?
third,
Okay.
bottom floor.
I'm assuming we can text with our Pokegear.
I assume texting is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
I saw that phone.
I'm going to text Katsuo and say, "Hey Katsuo, how long you got left on that bait?"
How long have I been at it?
I think you guys have. He's literally just started.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Takes
you guys.
a while. Yeah, I text back. It'll take me about an hour to whip up a good batch. It's a
All right.
long process. It'll take me a while.
One of the cameras in basement 3 just went fuzzy. Possible electrical interference from Pokemon.
Roll me a Pokemon education.
6.
Things that can interfere with cameras specifically.
Mhm.
Electric types, certain steel types with a higher magnetic pole,
Mm-hmm.
and ghost types.
Yeah.
Those are all the possibilities
Okay,
you're aware of.
So possible Pokemon influence, possibly electrical, possibly steel. God, hope not ghost. Or Arceus, hope not ghost.
Oh, I can actually deal with this ghost type.
You can.
Whismur! Astonished!
Or Poochyena, bite.
It doesn't know bite.
Yeah. Doesn't
Never-
work by yet.
You didn't give it bite.
When did it learn
Zubat.
bite?
Like level 10.
Astonished.
I think that's the next attack it learns.
My
Also
doesn't.
astonished.
That surprises me greatly.
Bite is a
God.
high level move.
Yeah.
Fairly.
Zubat learned bite at level 11. Yeah.
So
I text back. You.
Who does?
Zubat.
Zubat
Oh.
learns bite at level 11, so
Yeah,
you...
it's my next move.
I think we should check that out
Should
before.
check out. Okay. I just thought kind of.
I would say I like... You also know Astonish, so that's fine.
Yeah. Well, No, I don't.
You
Zubat
don't?
knows Astonish.
Zubat knows Astonish, yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't.
You
People
know
can learn it.
Yeah.
But
I'll teach you Astonish. Get on the floor.
Honestly,
I could learn it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
we'll
you
do
the
it
tip.
next time.
Probably let him keep working on that and have you guys look at it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so he.
Again, don't split the party.
Yeah, I don't want to split the party.
I particularly don't
The
want
party's
to go
already
whenever.
split. 2 of you are in the main floor, two of you are in this room.
I'll
I
stay
was
with
gonna go
someone.
back and grab them.
Yeah.
I'm still not doing anything. I can
Because
stay with someone.
he hadn't started, and I
We're also
told
not
him,
that way,
hey,
yeah.
you know,
Okay.
down in basement
Yeah,
level
I put
3.
the stuff away, and I'm waiting for you.
So
guys.
let's head down to basement level 3.
Alrighty then. Can you remind me what page Aron's on?
218.
Thank you. It just gets me in the general vicinity of something I wanted to look at. Do. Yes. Guys have to go through a couple, you have to go to a staircase.
Yeah. We're heading there. I guess.
Yep.
The lights seem to be out.
Flashlight. Flashlight.
Dick.
Last.
Double dick.
I'm
There's a lot
not
of pain.
I'm not pointing at you, I'm pointing it forward.
You double
Wait, did
Hitler.
you do click or click?
No, click, because I'm night vision goggles.
Yeah,
And she's
don't
dead.
act like
Click.
it's going to mess that much. You're seeing the result, not
You're
the
the
source.
one who
It's
paid
like how
so
a lot
much
brighter in
for
front of
It's
you,
like
but that
how
doesn't hurt.
in
When he shines it in
every-
your face,
Yeah, no,
that's a dick.
I
move.
wouldn't
Yeah,
do it.
that's why I called him a double dick.
It's like how in every military thing there are people with the night vision goggles and they also have flashlights on their guns.
Like, no, yeah.
Because all it does is enhance
Yeah.
ambient light. Normally outside, that's why you can still see. But
Mhm.
down here, you do need a second light source, which
Okay.
he is providing.
Okay.
Saying, but he just uses a dick.
I'm not doing that,
Yeah,
really.
you double Hitler.
Triple Hitler.
That phrase needs to come back. The double something, like you double
It's already a
dick.
game.
You double dick.
Secret Hitler, great game. Everyone should get that.
Yeah, I almost funded the Kickstarter, but like the problem was I just like the game looked fun, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna have anyone to play it with.
God, I would have played it with you.
So,
But yeah,
Yeah.
we don't hang out, so.
okay.
You literally live down the road.
I am again
Between the
stealthing to avoid.
between the four games I
attention.
play, work and girlfriend, I actually have barely any time.
What are you rolling for?
Stealth. 10.
Okay. We're still
Where is everyone?
You're all on the staircase going
Yeah.
down.
I'm just trying to
Johnny,
be
me
quiet
and my
'cause it's in the
Growlithe
dark,
are also
doesn't
gonna roll for stealth.
Roll that stealth then.
I get a 6. My Growlithe gets a 10. 11.
Got you.
Nope, 10. Gets a 10.
Okay.
9 plus 1.
So me and
That's 9.
Yeah,
we're
he's got
gonna
3
stay
I'm
with
stealthing and Aron is stealthing. No, I mean not Aron, I'm Cubone.
Aaron's
Aron is a Pokemon.
Aaron.
Cubone and me are stealthing.
Aaron wouldn't be able to control himself here. He'd be going nuts.
I have a 10
This is 3 cents.
and Cubone has a 13.
Why not?
Wow.
Keep on simply.
You don't have a why not.
You are
Why?
carrying flashlights. How do you
No.
stealth with that?
I have no idea.
Absolutely not.
Can he stealth
Why
while
not?
carrying a flashlight?
Probably not.
It definitely gives him
Hey,
disadvantages.
Johnny. How long
I have
we
an
got left in
11.
session?
But my
I
Cubone
don't
can
know.
stealth.
Are we getting close to the end?
Oh, of the session? Like
Yeah.
what I have planned?
Yeah, of what you have planned.
Sure. Yes, getting close.
Okay.
It really depends on you guys.
Okay.
So I got an 11, he got a 13.
All right, let's rush to get this done, and we can make it an ultra special long episode.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm at penalty to stealth. Eru is at penalty to stealth. Our
What's my
Pokemon.
penalty?
I don't know, but we're both
Are
holding
you holding
flashlights.
flashlight?
Yeah.
There's a penalty of stealth.
How much is the question?
You don't know.
No. Because you
I
don't
got an
know.
11, he got a 3. Or 13.
No.
My
you got
Cubone
10.
got
Information for me
13.
to know.
Yes.
My
You won't know.
I got a 10.
Uh,
And I hit the table again.
Someone pass me another Pepsi.
no.
A Pepsi Twist. No, can't make fucking Pepsi. God, remember
I'll
when Pepsi
twist you.
Twist was a thing?
Yes.
Oh
Don't
my
bring it
God,
up.
that makes me feel old.
You are
There it is.
I'm turning 21. That's hardly old.
It's old enough to drink. Haha.
Answers all the questions I ever needed.
Da, 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 da,
Da, da, da, da, da. Okay,
Where
so
are we going?
you're heading downstairs.
Yeah.
B floor 1, B floor 2, B floor 3, end of staircase.
B floor 4.
No.
B4 floor 4.
No. None of that shit. Fuck you. So yes, you're
There's a pun there somewhere, damn it.
There is, but you failed to do so.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
I'm
You're
gonna.
about the floor.
Eru,
Yeah,
seeing
go in.
anything?
Huh?
Do you see anything? He's asking if you.
Do I? I don't see.
Is Psionic Sight coming into this?
You guys haven't even gone into the thing yet. You're at the staircase and you're in front of a door.
Whatever.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, we're just gonna push open the door, I guess.
Door opens.
Is there a door
I was
knob?
gonna say, does the door have a handle on it?
The door does not have a section.
Okay, so I think we're in the right spot.
Yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction.
You know,
Yeah.
we just explode.
I'm
we
gonna
open the door at first. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have my Growlithe check to see if the same scent that's coming off this bite mark is the same scent that he caught up there.
Roll.
I need one more die. Dong. Ooh. 15.
It is not the same scent.
Oh boy.
It's parent.
We don't
Yep.
know.
Wait, there's a parent to a
Hey
gear?
guys. Guys, there might be multiple Pokemon.
Well,
It looks like
that's what we assume.
it looks like that there's a different scent coming from this door.
I do not fancy my odds of beating up a Clink with a tire iron.
Yeah, it's trying to beat a steel type with a fucking iron wrench.
Hey, it's a fighting move.
It really is.
I know one though.
Beat them up! In our case, it'd be normal type.
Anyways, let's go in.
Exactly.
I have my bar. No, I have my tire iron. Cubone has the bone ready.
He's ready to bone club a motherfucker.
Yep.
Doesn't he know bone club by now?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's ready to pick a bone.
He has a bone to pick with these guys. You walk in there. It is very dark.
Yeah, but I already said they were.
Checking the ceiling.
Checking the surrounding
There's
area.
no catwalk area. It's kind of like a flat
hmm
basement level.
Is there a light switch?
Yes.
I flick it. Doesn't work.
Does not work.
Didn't expect it to.
It'd be scary if it did.
Your night vision isn't working either.
Is it?
Oh
like,
shit!
Is
Or
it
the
like
fla-
fritzing kind of thing?
It's like all static.
Oh god.
I'm
okay.
sorry, but if a statue points at us and my light starts flickering, I am gone.
So, I'm
No,
looking
I'm
around the base area.
I'm gonna-
Screw meta.
No, I'm gonna take my goggles off and say, "Hey guys, we got static down here. My goggles aren't working."
What?
You're looking around.
Yes.
Your goggles are wireless?
They're electrical. They're electrical.
So is the
So is the light.
Flashlights are
battery powered.
Yeah.
That's not electricity.
So
Why is it
are your goggles?
Yes, but they work on two different things. Yours just emits light. His
Yeah.
has video feed,
Ah.
Yeah.
which
Is this
Poke education. Roll it.
ghost? I already know. Oh wow, I got a 14.
You're like, only thing that only affects directly video feeds are ghost types.
Do you have a cleanse tag on you? Actually,
Start writing one!
That takes an hour.
I don't care. I'm
wait,
gonna
does
write
the
it.
This is
Psionic
old
Sight
one.
see anything?
It would see psychic presence. Resident.
Like, on something. He has not seen anything
Okay.
it's interacted with.
Okay. Well, what about the door?
Well, I would see any presence. I wouldn't know what it's
he,
from.
Because he did look to see if the door knob, the door had a handle.
On this one, he recognizes that this has something on it.
What? Writing!
We
That's
sort of...
something with a psionic presence. as
Everyone
shoots the
sort of
door.
just
Can I roll
steps
focus to
backwards
do it
and
quicker?
closes the door.
No, that's
No,
all.
we need to solve this problem, guys. And that means we need to find this ghost. Cause I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I am!
I aim to light at you.
I don't have my goggles on.
I know, I'm just like looking at
God,
you.
you double dick.
I don't care if it takes an hour.
I'm gonna start looking for it.
Okay, you're What light source do you have to go in there with you?
You won't know, because you know that my
I start
Growlithe
playing the
picked up
Poke
this new
Ghostbusters
scent. I'm going to see if he can
theme
track
song on my
it.
Pokegear.
You won't be
What?
able to
I
see
play
it.
Poke Ghostbusters.
No, I
theme song
can
on
because
my
I'm sharing
Pokegear.
senses with
He
him.
also has
Oh.
night vision when he's sharing senses with his Pokemon, because
Yep.
he shares its senses.
Yeah. It got an 13.
I think it's above 8, because
Yep.
8 is what it takes to track.
Yeah,
Yep,
so I
if you
got it.
understand to work with it.
You can see that the scents are a lot of places, but it seems to be fairly... follows a very around-the-room pattern, because it does not need to go around.
Okay. I'm just going to basically follow the pattern then.
I walk along behind him, knowing.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
going
like,
to do the ridiculous
Nestor.
Scooby-Doo walk because, it just feels right.
Nestor, aren't
I'm
you
sending
some
out Zubat
kind
as
of
well.
psychic?
Yes, that is why I can see what's going on. I am not that kind of psychic.
You do faintly see his eyes kind of glowing.
I'm not that kind of psychic.
It only works with Pokemon.
We don't believe you.
Whatever.
Yes, I am saying when you link up with a Pokemon site, your
Yeah.
eyes do
Okay, that's
vaguely
fair.
glow
Yeah.
a color.
Why are we-
What that color is, I'll leave up to you.
Probably, yellow. It might change based on the
Are
Pokemon,
you in here with us?
honestly.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say. Since
So,
it's a Growlithe, I might say
Are we
orange or
all
red.
in the room while Aru is outside scribbling
No,
furiously?
Eru.
Eru should be following us, because
Yeah.
the last thing we want is him to get isolated
Well,
with
here's a good
ghost
question.
Pokemon.
Did anybody bother to check on him before?
No.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
Fuck
He's
you
at
guys.
the door.
Leaving me.
You didn't follow us.
Yeah.
I'm focusing.
Did your voice just break? Did your voice just
My
break?
voice breaks occasionally. Everyone's voice breaks occasionally.
How big
I'll
is this
break
room?
your voice. Giggity.
Mom's voice?
Pretty big, and there's like 3 sections to
Creepy.
it.
As I'm just following the pattern. Eventually we'll run into
Because
it.
this is also like where the boiler and shit are gonna be.
I'll look up for a moment.
You are
Those
alone
dicks.
in the staircase by yourself.
Those dicks.
There are lights coming through what we left. We left the door open.
You guys are working your way back.
We
to the
did
thing,
not
so your
walk
li-
in there and then
so your
close
light-
the door
lights are
behind
fairly
us.
far
I
away.
just imagine that, like.
The lights are fairly far away.
Let's go, Poochyena. At least I'm you.
Mark.
That
remember what
bark
that's
really
under.
means I'm not with you.
That
I
is.
can't find text scribe.
16. Where's
Can't find
Eru?
what?
Text scribe.
It's under skill.
I think we
just-
left Eru
yes.
behind.
Oh. Oh,
I go
Yes.
back to get Eru.
Hold up, Nestor. We left Eru.
Eru.
Whatever. We
you.
left Eru in the stairwell.
Oh.
You don't care. Just go.
Oh wow, we really did leave him.
Just fuck you guys.
Here's the thing: he was sharing a sight with the Poochyena and with the Growlithe and following the Growlithe. I was following him, and he came up behind me, and we all assumed you were behind Katsuo,
Yeah.
and
oh,
you weren't.
You know what they say about assuming?
Yeah,
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, stop. Marcus,
Even though
stop. Marcus,
Gardevoir was
stop
right-
being the Shaggy of the group.
Zoinks!
Oh, what are you closer to the Velma?
No, because
And-
the Shaggy, because
yeah.
he's got his dog.
and
You have your dog and you're
Yeah.
following
Yeah.
it blindly.
But I'm the Freddy, because I follow blindly.
so
You
also
lead blindly.
Yes, I
Gardevoir was
lead
right behind him,
blindly.
and we all assumed that he was
Where is
following.
Gardevoir?
But wait.
Right behind Katsuo.
I think it's Daphne's the one who always gets left behind and gets in trouble.
That,
She's the one who always gets
stop-
captured,
Stop
yes.
being the Daphne.
So we're on our
You're
way
gonna make me
back
get captured?
toward.
Oh,
with
it's
him.
right here.
Yeah, we will go
Which means
find
number to
Aaron.
register equal to
And
half
he's
your
on his way to us, so-
qualification rank.
It's
So
actually-
1.
Yes. You get an hour. It takes you an hour to do this.
Yeah. Most extended checks are now.
Alright, so we will go back to Aaron. Get Eru.
I'm walking up the stairs
We're
now.
all waiting for it.
Roll me an intuition check, people. Of the 3 of you.
Fine.
2, 2, 5, and 2. Jesus Christ.
13. I still got 13.
9.
That was almost a 2.
You walk back the way you think it was. You were at a wall.
Fucking ghost Pokemon.
I hit the wall
Oh
with
my
the tire
God.
iron.
It is a wall. You, because you rolled above 10, realize this is a Pokemon move.
Trick room. Jesus Christ.
Okay. I prepare for a Pokemon battle.
You have
Nestor?
to be able to find one.
Can me and my Growlithe roll perception to find it?
Sure.
Okay.
I think if I remember
I checked
correctly,
the
there's
ceiling.
There's a way to break out of this. I need a move list, though.
That's gonna.
Trick room.
For the
Yes.
record, I'm
Gonna be-
checking the
There's nothing
ceiling.
here.
If I don't like what this move does, I will make new things. Why? Because that's the kind of DM I am.
What type of move is Trick Room?
Psychic, I think.
Or ghost.
I'm pretty sure it's psychic because psychic types use it the most often.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trick. Magic room.
Trick Room. Starting at the beginning of the next round for 5 rounds, the area is considered rewinding. While rewinding, initiative is reversed, and participants instead go from lowest to highest, is what it does.
Yeah.
Wonder room.
It's
What's that
page 425.
Yeah, that's
For 5 rounds, the area is considered wonder.
Yep. Let's call it Wonder Room.
Okay.
I don't know if the Pokemon I'm thinking can learn that, but it can now.
Pokemon's defense and special defenses are switched.
Yes, but the room is also wondered. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, it says while wondered, each individual Pokemon's defense and special defenses are switched. That's what wondered does.
Yes.
But in this case, it also makes bullshit happen.
Like with Trick Room, what it does is it switches initiatives, so the lowest goes fat first.
Mm-hmm.
It lets other people.
If you want us to just roll perception against a DC you have in your head to break out.
Sure.
So this is for me.
Yes.
I get a 9.
What are we rolling?
My
Perception?
Growlithe.
Perception to see beyond the illusion.
Can I roll focus
Badass.
for concentration?
Sure.
My Growlithe gets a 13.
Anyone who has a...
Yep, that's a 14.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Focus or perception, your choice.
Do either way. 8. And then I'm
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 8. My Growlithe rolled a 13.
You're the only one who comes out of this one.
Wow. Damn DC 14s.
You're seeing him and him are kind of just staring blankly in a direction. The Growlithe is looking around confused.
I wave the tire in front of Nestor.
There is no reaction. Roll me a perception check.
Right. Spending an action
Spend
point
it.
on this.
Man who is freely using his action points. I think he's down to like what, 1 after this.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna be down to 2 after this. This is my 3rd action point since this all started.
Pretty smart.
That is a 8.
You see a vague set of glowing lights of a purplish presence.
Is there a Gengar here?
Attack it!
Also, I call back my Cubone and then release it in front of me.
Oh, so you call it back.
And release it
Yes.
outside the trick room.
Does
Yes, that works.
but do I notice that?
You see
We
nothing.
Okay.
You are in your own perceptual reality. You're not even the same one he is.
Yeah, well, no, but do I see the Cubone leave it though? Is what I'm asking.
No, because you don't
Okay.
even see the same. Like you and your Growlithe are not in the same. We're not in the same room, and neither were you two.
Okay, I see. So we're
To you,
alone
you
in this.
still see
So,
him in
yeah,
your room.
I see a
Okay,
faint
I
set
see
of
it.
You're
glowing.
Growlithe.
each other, we're just not.
Like, I'm seeing a faint set of
Seeing
glowing
the
light.
I just
Excellent.
wanted to make sure because sometimes illusion, yeah. Depends on the illusion.
I'm using rock bag on the wall in front of me.
You personally, or your Pokemon?
Me.
Hurt the monk!
I know rock break.
Um,
Rock smash, I mean.
roll me an accuracy on that one.
The accuracy is D20, man.
Roll the d20 of your choice.
Yeah, I'm checking what the.
Johnny, can I make a
See on rock
Pokemon
smash,
education check to know that this is a Pokemon move that I am suffering under?
You already know that.
Okay.
I had to roll for that. You're like, you realize that this was a Pokemon move.
I'm going to tell my Growlithe to use Roar.
6. It's an accuracy
Ow.
2, so that hits.
I'm still
unless
channeling
it's
with
4.
it.
Yeah, but he's down, which it does.
So what happens? It hits unless there are 4 evasion on whatever this is.
Or
So
just
It's
you hit.
accuracy 2. Okay. What happens?
With the order of walking was you, him, him.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, but I did walk.
What's your evasion?
Shit.
Well, he stepped out of it.
He broke out of it,
Okay.
but he is still in line with you guys.
I'm doing
And
this,
he's
if
punching
I'm in the
something
trick
in
room,
front of
I'm doing
him.
this in my head, aren't I?
You're a ghost steel type.
Yeah, but just because you are doing it, you're doing it
Oh,
in your
yeah.
Because you
head.
said I was staring blankly at something when we were walking, so either we're totally in our heads and not moving at the outside
That's a
reality,
fair- that's
or
a
I'm
fair
doing
point.
it,
That is a fair point.
or we're moving around, in which case...
This works in one way. You moving doesn't move in your body, but any other action does.
Anyhow, my evasion is just ones all around.
So
Yeah, so that would be a hit.
you're getting hit.
Okay.
He is punching you fairly hard. How
What's
much
the
damage does
damage?
it do?
Plus 6. I need to...
What is it?
D8 plus 6.
That's not killable.
That's also plus his attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
attack.
and you're combat based.
Is this defending against with defense or special defense?
Defense. It's a
Okay.
physical
You're gonna be fine.
move. Okay, not very hard.
So
That's
8.
8 plus 7. So 15.
Okay, my defense is 8.
So you only take 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you see my arm.
You see him kind
What
of.
happens inside my head?
God.
You hit a wall
Mm-hmm.
that does not budge.
With rock smash.
That
You
does
just
not
broke
budge.
his spine.
He only dealt a small amount of damage, so I just literally like feel like someone just punched me in the
He
back.
punched you really hard in the back.
God! Stumble. What the? I aim the flashlight.
I am
at him, it's
blank,
like,
guys.
does he look like he's moved?
He looks like he is recoiling back from a hit. You do not think he is aware of his actions.
I'm moving well clear of these guys.
You took a sidestep off.
Yeah, and now I'm just.
Roll me another perception check.
Yeah, I lost the lights when I turned around
so
to look
I
at
told
it.
my Growlithe used roar.
Give me a second.
Yep.
That is a 9.
You have noticed that those lights have broke and moved off. You, before you even get that order, you snap back out of it.
Oh, fucker.
You've seen the lights dim and you saw something quickly move through the shadows.
Oh, God. Balls.
Nestor,
Yeah?
you're good.
Yeah?
That wall is
Something
still
bad is
gone. You're currently staring at his back.
What
Not
happened?
his back.
What
You
happened?
guys are finally back.
Finally, it's been like 2 seconds.
You guys
Squash.
stared off into space, and then he punched me in the spine.
Yeah, it was trick room. It was a psychic move.
I assumed it was something of the sort.
Doesn't
Why am
one
I
of
the
us
only one who
have
got
the thing
out?
that
What?
senses- doesn't one of us
Probably
have a
because I
psychic
was
defense
busy.
or something?
What?
Who took it?
He cannot
that?
be
Didn't one
telepathy
of us
without
take him out?
permission.
No.
Okay, I thought so.
That is it. He cannot. No one can enter his
Yeah.
mind and read his thoughts.
Okay, that.
They can still produce illusions to him.
Okay.
He's one who
What's
can
going
see
on?
trails.
Is
of it.
Gardevoir out of it?
Gardevoir isn't with you guys. She stood with him.
Thank
She was smart enough
you,
to go
Gardevoir.
stop back and
So
go.
what are they up to now? Because he was headed towards us.
Have you had offloaded them?
Did I notice Gardevoir's with me?
Yes.
I say, where did the others go?
They walked inside. I stayed here with you to make sure you were safe.
Thank you. Let's go.
Are you going to tell us where you saw the lights going?
You are seeing things around their heads. Looks like a trail that you're familiar with seeing that is not the same color as his.
Do
you see that?
What?
Do we see him?
Not really.
Hmm.
He's kind
What?
of in the dark. He's kind of in the dark.
It's
and you
the
don't.
dark.
Do you have
Yeah,
your
he's
flashlight
got
on?
the flashlight out.
It is not on because I'm busy writing a talisman.
Okay.
So yes, he was not. It did not have his light on. He walked into the room, following your guys' light, so he
Yeah.
can see you, but you cannot see him.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see where it went? If you broke out?
Yeah.
You see
It
the
moved.
Poochyena.
Don't know
Tell
where it
Whismur.
Don't have a clue where it went.
What direction? Better than nothing.
You guys hear a very high-pitched squealing noise as Whismur gets released from its
I
ball.
guess. Yes. I guess. Eru's
Would
on
that
his way.
affect the ghost type?
No, because it's not an active attack, but it's just
Yeah.
it making a
I
noise.
guess Eru's on his way.
But
Anyhow, I
stealth
gestured
has
to
been
the
broken.
direction I
Eru.
last saw it move.
We're dealing with a ghost Pokemon that can use Psychic. Can you
I
see
know. It's all over you guys.
anything? Can you see where?
You can see a trail.
Yeah.
You see like a large spot of it on that wall and a faint little trail running off.
Can you track it?
So, incidentally, just
Not well.
can I roll Pokemon education for like what little I saw when I saw the eyes?
Yes, you.
I don't
you had
expect it to be
You had
well.
a Who's that Pokemon shape?
It's a bag of dicks.
Oh, it's gotta be Pikachu. It's Pikachu, right?
It's Raichu!
Me every time!
That is a 9.
Not let it be a fucking Gengar.
You can narrow it down to a few Pokemon. Gengar is one of them.
Fuck.
Another is Yanmask. And other such like Pokemon with like Haunter, things with appendages and rather large eyes.
Whatever it is, it had large eyes and appendages.
Okay. Just
That narrows it down!
In the world of Pokemon, that narrows it down.
just
Not
doesn't
really.
quite make sense for a Pokemon that eats metal unless it's like a Honedge.
Roll me. Honedge are nullivores. They don't need to eat anything.
That's right.
Roll me a Pokemon education.
9.
Only one out of that list that eats metals are Yanmask. They are terravores.
Yanmask.
Only they're
okay.
terravores entirely.
Okay, so it could be Yanmask.
Yamask.
I thought we were looking for.
Yamask is something completely different.
Well, that was before the ghost Pokemon.
Fair enough.
That's back when I thought eating electricity was a... Okay. So Yanmask.
Yeah, I'm checking my...
So
Alright.
I'm gonna follow
Use
the
your
trail.
brain, Ivan. What do you know?
Yeah, I know it eats metal, and I know that it's a ghost.
No, it's not my point I'm making.
What?
You have 2 different sets of scent. You are making assumptions again. You have 2 different Pokemon. You have no clue that they are the same type.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. There are 2 different Pokemon out.
And you know that something has to be siphoning energy.
Yeah.
You were making assumptions that they are both Yanmask.
Yes. Yeah.
So a Yenmask ate the door here and
Yeah,
hid
so
in here.
there is a
and
Yenmask
something out
down
there
there.
is
Yeah.
eating electricity.
Is also the one who chewed on the ladder.
So one of them is not one of them is not a ghost. The other one is.
Let's deal with this Yanmask.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is
Let's
because
find
we saw it one of the
Nestor.
Raptors.
You mean Eru?
Eru.
Eru.
Eru?
I hate you.
Error.
Whatever.
Alright.
You guys
Is
were
he
that-
having any luck finding us?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah,
I see you guys.
You guys
So
weren't that
has he
far in the
approached
room.
us?
Yeah, and actually,
Everyone knows.
I was...
Oh yeah,
was
what am I
sensitive,
talking about? He has
right?
approached us.
Yeah, no, I was...
I'm an idiot.
I'm going to follow the path.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was asking you to track the psionic sight.
Yes, you guys were going to around the corner when you got trapped.
Yes.
And now we're all lined up again.
Yeah.
Following.
Marching order.
Marching order. Who's
But
in
now
front?
Parking order.
Following a psionic sight.
I am not in a line with anyone. I'm slightly off to the side with no one in front of me in punching range.
Some of us learned from their mistakes.
I will. So we're in a sort of staggered line.
Yes.
At least
I'm
we are.
stealthing again.
Yes. Use your flashlight on or off. Does
I
not
don't have
matter.
a flashlight.
Doesn't matter,
Holy
you
crap,
rolled
that's a
terribly.
6. At least I got it out of the way now.
You rolled very terribly.
Yep.
You were still kind of stumbling after your brief
Yeah.
experience with being in a room that was not existing.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that Gardevoir can't see it.
Gardevoir doesn't have psionic sight.
I know,
That's
it's weird,
just-
right?
Yeah, I would have expected to.
Most psychics surprisingly don't.
That's weird.
It's specific one. I think
Is it a ghost type thing?
No.
it's closer. I think dark types.
Okay, okay, that makes sense.
I think it's...
I want to say the only other Pokemon I know that directly has a form of psionic sight right off the bat is Lucario in its evolutions.
I think it's just one of those things where, like, the more sapient... Like it requires a more sapient mind to have it.
Gardevoir.
Yes, Gardevoir.
Warhead is a sapient Pokemon, but, like, human sapience and Pokemon sapience are still...
Yes. Alakazams might have it.
Yeah.
So we're following
anyways,
Eru.
Yeah,
We're following Eru, who's following a
What
trail
we
of
think
something.
is a Yamask.
Yeah.
Yamask, or whatever that is.
It ends at a wall.
Focusing.
Rolling intuition.
Last time we ended a wall.
Oh, yeah, can we intuition this?
Sure.
6.
18.
Damn.
You look on the map, and yeah, this is a wall, but it also kind of matches up with it's a ghost type. Physical boundaries aren't exactly its boundaries.
But I just wanted to make sure this was actually a
What's
wall.
on? Yeah. Do we know what's on the other side of this wall?
She's just the ground.
This leads out underground.
So it's
This is...
It could be going
Great.
up to a higher.
It could have been using it to, break line with you guys rather than just going straight up and telling you guys
I
that
take
way.
out my vial baits and put it on the ground next to the wall.
You haven't messed with this bait yet, have you?
This is my first
That's
bait.
his
This
original
eats
bait,
everything, remember?
Yeah.
Yes, you have this one set for electric.
This is my
system.
original one.
No,
this
this
is
is
original
his original one.
bait.
He never got a chance to make the one for electric and metal Pokemon.
I'm still writing my tag.
Yeah.
That takes
I know.
focus time, so technically you aren't. While searching, you can't do it.
Oh.
You have to stop and focus on that task alone.
So what? We're all backing off.
Yeah, so
from
this
the
is
bait?
just normal bait.
This is just normal vial bait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I lost a sight.
You know that Yanmask is a terravore. It only eats metal.
Put some wire
Take
clippings
out
on
my
it.
gun! Take out my later. Here.
Shove that into the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stick them.
Steal!
Yeah, it works.
Yep. Smell like I'm just gonna jerk something.
Yeah. All right, roll your d20, man.
That's an
Nope.
11.
God, you needed
Nope.
a 12 too.
Don't you get a
No,
plus
that's
3?
for super bait. No, that's
Oh.
for super bait. This is vial bait.
What does vial bait need?
15.
15.
Ooh, nope. Nope.
Was that a 1?
That was a 10.
18.
There we go.
Got it.
So we have all
That's
retreated.
15 minutes for each.
Presumably-
Yeah, so it takes like half an
Are
hour.
you guys gonna tell
Yeah.
me this time?
We're all
Yes.
waiting together
Or watch
So you're
my
taking
baits.
time to write that scribe while he's trying to do
With
this.
After I lose
flashlights
the trail, I say,
with
well, I
flashlights
lost it.
off.
So it
In
takes
so
half
much-
an
as
hour
much as
for
possible.
it to work.
Like, at very least, dimmed.
So, where are you guys setting up the bait? Down here?
Yeah, where his trail ended.
Yeah, where it's
It's
trail
a mile
ended,
off,
because
yeah.
it's clearly a spot that it goes back to if it is decide to escape from there.
Okay.
And he,
I'm using like my character's form of logic that like if it's an escape point, then it's a place it's familiar with. Either way,
whatever.
I was
Yeah.
just doing
Cubone
it
is
because
out,
That's
Cubone has
the
dark
last
vision.
place we saw it. I
Yeah.
figured it's going to be closest to this point.
So you have
That's
the
most
Zubat
likely.
out?
Yeah, I have both my Pokemon out.
I
So
only
dealing
have.
with the ghost type instead.
Cubone.
of
I
the
just have my Growlithe out.
Yeah, most of us are only just laying our eyes adjust because
I really should have both of
mine
mine
much of a trap.
out. Because one can attack ghosts, the other can track.
Okay,
Yes. So,
so 30 minutes pass.
for the bait to attempt to attract something,
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
bait to actually work. Yeah.
and
Oh.
the bait is attracting terravores, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
You
It
hear a
attracts
lot of
one
metal
Pokemon.
moving.
Okay.
Like shifting metals.
I put my tag away.
Yeah. What is it?
where are you looking?
The Pokeball.
Towards the bait.
From where you're standing in this room, because there's the door you came in, and then there's this on the other end is the wall.
Uh,
Have you guys taken a position off on the side,
Yeah.
like around the generators that are down here, or the
Yeah.
I
boilers?
probably would have taken a position like next to the door, kind of like one of
I am
these.
Genjutsu'd as a generator.
Yeah, like one of these.
I
So
am
like
with
if
you.
it walks in directly towards the bait,
I'm with
it's not
Cubone.
gonna see it.
Cubone's job is to tap my leg the moment it sees something.
You hear it's coming from the door, like the doorway, from where you guys had come from.
Okay.
No.
Turn where we
Turning
came from.
around.
Yeah. So are you like staying in stealth by the doors?
Yes. In fact, I'll roll a stealth.
Okay.
Wow, I got a 11.
I
Oh, I
have a
guess we have to roll
13.
stealth.
No, 14. Cubone has a 7.
My Growlithe has a 9.
My mouth will work. Whismur.
12!
Okay. You're all sitting in stealth, waiting. You're channeled with your Growlithe, right?
Yes.
You have dark vision. Cubone has dark vision.
And
Most of you are in
Cubone's-
the dark, so you know you have your flashlight on. I'm assuming if you're
It's
hiding.
not on.
No.
Cubone's job is to tap my leg when
All of
something
you who
appears.
don't have dark vision see just a mass on the ground, just a lot of moving towards the bait. You see a lot of that energy saw around a bunch of different things. You see a horde of clinks rushing across the ground towards the bait.
That's terrifying.
When I say a horde, I mean about 15. They're very small, but yes,
Okay,
there's a
they're
lot
like
of them.
they're a horde of like baby clinks.
Yes.
We managed to summon everything except the mask.
Well, I
Well,
think
well,
this is
shit.
what's siphoning the energy. I think the yen mask is actually unrelated.
Now the question is, what do we do?
Not quite.
He's noticed, but he can't
Oh,
tell you
that's
this. He's
right.
noticed that there's a lot of energy around their
Right,
heads.
the yen mask.
Like that trailing that was on you guys.
I just
is on
imagine
them.
my Whismur just.
Okay, or have they broken out of the ground yet?
It's just
What?
one of the
The
Whismer's
clanks.
ears just flops
The clinks
against
are
your mouth.
on the ground. They are running
Oh,
towards it.
okay. Then
They float very low to the
my
ground.
Growlithe is gonna. I'm gonna tell my Growlithe to ember them.
Jesus!
They're not at the bait yet. Do you want to wait a second?
Sure, I'll wait a second.
They're steel types, so the poison won't affect it.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
I'll wait. I'll wait for
What
them.
the
to
fuck?
They
Fire
start
will.
chowing down into the bait.
We didn't start the fire.
You, both of you see a large source of that energy come through the wall, and you see the MS come up, and it is making noises at the clinks, and they're starting to
Disperse.
some of them, like the ones towards the back of the bait, are turning around.
Okay, yen mask is still steel type, right?
The MS is
No.
a solid ghost.
It is straight ghost. Okay,
Why it's in Terravore, I have no fucking clue. But it is.
okay, but the clanks are starting to disperse.
Yes, yes.
Turned around.
They have turned around. They are going to be dispersing here in a second. But
Do
I'm
I
giving
see
you
the
chance-
energy turn?
Energy. You.
God, you know what? I don't want to risk the yen mask running. I'm going to tell my Growlithe to ember the yen mask.
You're gonna focus fire on that.
Yeah.
You. Astonish. I think you have to get the physical contact.
It's a physical move.
Do
Okay,
you want to throw your Whismur?
hold on.
No!
Let's
Jesus!
roll initiative and assume that we have a surprise round. Got it?
Do it.
Okay. So, does anyone know offhand how initiative works?
Nope.
Speed.
It's speed?
Yeah.
That's right.
Your speed is your initiative.
I have an 8.
Okay, let's write this down.
Yes.
Let's go from right to left.
Starting.
Shit, I need stats.
Yep.
If it puts us back in the trick room, it turns around.
Well, remember, you can still, like, move action up to it
2,
and then
18.
astonish.
Thank God, I have one Pokemon that knows a non-normal type move.
Oh,
Amadeus,
These are things, they're
Amadeus,
very small in
Amadeus,
size.
Amadeus.
Yeah, these guys are what? They
So,
are
incidentally,
1 foot tall at
Ninja,
most, or 0.3 of a
Poison
meter.
powder
Okay.
works on
That's about
ghosts.
They're very
Size.
heavy, but they're very
Yes.
small.
Okay, anyways,
Rockfish
so let's
Rock
write down
Break
initiative,
doesn't.
guys.
Mark Smash does not.
Okay, I just gotta pull up their speed.
Yeah.
Wow, their speed is garbage.
They're steel type. Thank you. My initiative would be garbage, but I have agility training. +4 to initiative.
Let me just get his. I doubt that they're gonna be going first. Oh, his speed is the same. I think
wow.
you guys are going to get a good chance to hit this motherfucker.
Okay.
Whether he has the ability to learn Trick Room, I don't care. He does.
Alright, well, starting with...
the rules.
Pretty sure it's a TM.
Yep,
Yeah.
well, starting with Katsuo, what's your initiative and your Pokemon's initiative?
Mine is 11,
Or your
my Zubat is 12, and my Nidoran is 7.
Do you add this to a D20 roll? Or is
No,
it
no,
just...
no.
No,
It's
just
just
straight speed.
Okay, so
Okay, so 7 and 8.
7.
So my Zubat is first. Zubat is at 12.
Okay.
Is your Zubat out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have both of them out.
Okay.
I am at
because
11,
it
and my
uses
Nidoran is at
sound.
7.
They're making a lot of noise, and your other one's 7?
That's
Uh,
Nidoran.
Cubone
Oh
is
shit, I just
8
realized.
right now, and I am 7.
Your
Cubone
Zubat
is...
uses sound to see?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah!
And you're
I didn't think
You're
of that.
7.
Yep.
Your Zubat must hate Whismurs.
I am 10, and my Arcanine, or my Growlithe is 9.
You're 10, and Growlithe is 9.
I am 8, and Whismur is 7.
A lot of 7s here. All the Clinks are gonna go on 1 turn. They are 3, and Yedmask is also 3.
Okay, yeah.
So the proper order comes down to
And we get a surprise round.
Yeah,
Zubat,
and we get a surprise round.
Katsuo, Nathan. Oh wait, Nathan, no,
Nestor.
That was, you were the
Almost called
10.
Nathaniel. Still Nathan.
I wrote down Sawyer for yours. So your Growlithe goes then after you. Then it's No. Then it's, I'm gonna say Eru, Cubone. So many fucking things. Then we have a bunch of 7s. For
Just go trainers first, then Pokemon.
okay, next trainers are Sawyer, Whismur, and Nidoran female.
Your Cubone's out, or is your Aron out?
My Cubone is out.
What is your Cubone's defense?
My Cubone's defense is 10.
Link.
Okay.
No mask.
No, wait.
So
my Cubone's
basically,
defense is
regardless
11.
of surprise order, anyways, you go
I need
before
to
everything
make
else.
Okay. All right. So who is first?
It is Zubat.
Yeah, Zubat is gonna fly at the end mask and
In
use
Astonish.
Okay.
I need to keep out.
Hey! What you doing?
What's up, homie?
Oh, and this automatically causes it to flinch.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yep,
because
surprise
I remember
so it
that.
Because it's a
automatically
surprise.
flinches. Assuming
Surprise,
I hit,
motherfucker!
which means I need a 2 or above, depending on its evasion.
Depending on its evasion.
Yeah.
Oh god, how do I determine evasion?
It's for every 5 points of its
What's this?
speed. I don't know when to use what evasions.
Physical evasion for physical attacks. Special evasion for special attacks. Speed evasion is for what the fuck.
I think speed evasion is
Speed
for
can be for
status
any.
attacks.
Speed can be
Fair
for any.
enough.
Speed can be for any. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
basically with whatever's higher.
Yeah, you can
Speed.
use
Speed.
whichever one's
Okay.
highest.
So
All right. So yeah.
Slash is a physical move, so it's
So it would go
defense?
off. So it would
Wing
go off
slap
defense.
it.
Yeah.
Physical.
its defense is
Target
gonna be
is
about
unaware.
15.
Okay, so that would add 3 to it.
Okay, so I need a 5 plus.
Base 3.
Get a
5.
That equal to or higher. We have already
Okay,
determined that.
so okay, yeah, that's D6 plus 5. So
Plus its
D6
attack.
plus 5 plus attack 8. 4 plus
Yes.
5, so 9 plus 8.
I want to believe Mummy activates on hits.
Is 17.
does.
What does
Mummy?
it do?
Turns the opponent's ability into mummy, I believe. Whatever the fuck that means.
So infiltrator.
Mummy. Where's my mummy?
Oh,
The user hit by melee attack. Replace all the attacker's abilities with mummy.
Yes, your ability is Mummy.
Mommy.
You now have a mummy.
It's your Zubat's abilities become Mummy. Whatever its abilities were are now Mummy.
what was its ability?
Nothing now has sturdy.
Everything
Everything
does
dies.
not trigger happens, blessings are not.
It's just now Mummy now.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
and since it is ghost to ghost,
Yeah.
you do double damage.
Yeah.
So
it?
After
yep.
it's, yeah.
So
think
30.
ghost
It
hurts
takes 36 damage.
It doubles after it subtracts its defensive from that.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay. Never
Because
mind.
otherwise it would be broken.
So it
Yeah.
subtracts a solid 15 on it?
yeah.
Yeah. So it would take 6 points of damage then.
So
'Cause
I
he
just
did-
want
he
to
did
point out
18.
this is a thing.
That is
Gas form fire can burn down a city.
okay then.
Giant cast form. Okay.
Defense 15.
Okay. So yeah. So he did 18
Yeah.
points of damage.
Ghost
Subtract
type with defense
15. So take 3, double it for 6. So it takes
Okay.
6 hit points.
Yeah.
It is now very aware of your presence, but it was already aware of it before. But it's does not
Next
seem
up.
particularly upset about this.
And it flinches.
Yes.
Yep.
So who's next?
The important part is it flinches.
Katsuo.
Yep. Okay.
Tetsuo! Akira!
I can't think of it anymore.
Oh, it can learn Wonder Room, so that's what we'll be using.
So we were in Wonder Room.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
No. Oh, it can learn Trick Room at level 92.
Jesus! That better not be level 92.
No, that's
a TM.
Yeah, I was making a joke.
Jesus.
No.
But it can learn Trick Room is the point.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
now
that's
it's your
mean
turn.
it's trainer taught, though.
Okay.
Oh my god. My theory.
Okay, how clearly can we see these things? Because it's still a dark room and I have no
You
light.
cannot see very well unless you're turning on a light.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a light.
Instantly,
so
you are in a
I'm
genjutsu
gonna
and look
wait-
like a generator right
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna wait basically until there's a light
Okay.
before
so,
moving. So I'm gonna
yep.
delay my action.
Your turn, Nestor.
Okay, I am, for my standard action, I am going to give
Hitler.
I'm going to give Nathan's Cubone Sentinel Stance.
Which does?
For the rest of the scene, he will be able to intercept attacks for any of us despite his loyalty.
Gotcha. So, Cubone's on the defense.
And they also gain 10 damage reduction when intercepting attacks.
Got you.
So, yeah. So he'll take 10 less damage on top of
That's
what
all
he
you're
would
doing for your
normally
turn?
take. Yeah, that is my
Growlithe's
standard
turn.
action. Growlithe is going to Ember the...
Everything.
The Almask?
One
Yes.
target.
Do so.
Which Ember is special, so it's going to be targeting his special defense. Can I
And
see?
it won't turn your
The
ability into
D20.
mummy.
So, what's his special defense going to be?
14.
Honestly, you should probably target
Okay,
Quakes.
so I'm going to need a 4. So I'm going to need a 3, because focus training actually adds +1. And I've actually forgotten focus training adds +2 to all my Pokemon skill checks.
Should have been paying attention.
I'll remember that next time, but it also adds 1 to his accuracy rolls. I got an 11.
So you hit.
Yep. So I'm going to do 2d6 plus 8 plus my special attack of 10, so 2d6 plus 18.
Wow.
So 6 plus
Yeah.
18 is 24. So I do 24 points of damage to it.
Reduction by special defense.
Yep.
So it's 10.
Yep, so I do 10 points of damage to him.
It's not very happy, but it is
Nope.
still
More than astonish.
okay.
Yep. Because it has very
After that, it is Eru's turn.
Oh, hey, Amadeus.
I run up behind
Oh my
her.
god, damn it.
You use
My
that
Pokemon
damn
does no
flashlight.
bite.
Ah,
But Dark isn't super effective against Ghosts.
Yes,
is
it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Oh, I will remember that for
You
next
moron!
I
Turn on your flashlight.
I
we need to
forget.
see.
I turn on my flashlight!
The whole, like, Dark...
pull out my gun!
The whole, like, Dark Ghost Psychic, like, super effective, not very effective, I always fucking forget because it changes from game to game.
Not much.
Not that much.
Is you? I don't.
Dark is super effective against
Yeah,
Ghost
but I'm
and
saying you're
Psychic.
saying Ghost was super effective against Ghost, and I don't think
Yeah.
that's the case.
I don't
It is.
think
It is.
It's on the
so.
type chart. I
Is
just
it?
is weird.
All right.
Dude,
Alright.
we have a laminated type chart in there.
No, we don't.
I thought we did.
You took it.
No, we
You
didn't.
took it.
It's not in there.
Oh.
It's not in
Dark
my...
and Ghost are the ones that are super effective.
Oh,
Nothing else is.
it must be in one.
Dang. Oh, well.
Yeah.
You got it from the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is fine, regardless. It is your turn, Errors. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I said I run up behind the Yamask and turn my flashlight.
You can't run up behind it. Its back is to a wall. I
Fair
came out
enough.
of the wall to alert the Clink that this was a trap.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to do other than command my Pokemon.
Which, this
So-
Pokemon act on its turn.
Yeah.
Cubone's turn is after yours then.
Right.
I'm just staying where I am.
About how far away is this UMask?
Not
Okay,
that
yeah.
far.
Yes, sir.
Cubone is going to run up there and use the Bone Club.
What is that?
Ground
Tape.
type.
It's ground.
Yep.
So it should hit.
Assuming he gets high enough.
Tell me when the Pokemon suffers its first injury.
Once its turn comes, which
Yeah.
it isn't.
Yeah.
You're in a surprise round. Doesn't
Well,
get a
but
turn.
when it hits 50% or less HP, it suffers an injury. I want to know for when it's getting close to catching with a Pokeball.
1,000 arrows?
What the fuck is that?
It's a ground type move.
Sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome.
1,000 arrows and 1,000 waves.
Bitchin'.
12.
And
That
lands
should
wrath.
hit.
Yeah.
So you hit.
Yep. All right.
Let's see. Physical.
Yep. That is 29. So,
Against physical or
yeah,
special defense?
physical.
So it only takes
14.
14.
Just,
It is still standing. It is not happy.
it got a.
It is
bone
below
club.
50% if that is important, Ivan.
What?
It is below 50%.
Okay. Is it flashing red yet?
Yes.
Yes.
If this was a trainer's
Okay.
Pokemon, you'd be hearing beep, beep, beep.
Okay. Well, damn. Because
It's Sawyer's turn.
Sawyer's.
Me.
Someone's probably gonna knock it out before I get a chance. to
I
catch
actually
it.
don't know what to do in this situation because I don't really have a lot that helps.
What type of move is
It is-
fling, by the way?
Normal.
Okay, so it doesn't fling something at the
Throwing a tire iron at a ghost
Just
doesn't strike me as a good idea.
The
And
steel
those-
type move. It's a tire iron. It's steel.
I don't know. How this
It looks
works.
pretty injured. It's all you can tell so far.
Yeah, but if it's a normal type move, it's going to be immune. I don't expect to be able to hit a ghost with a tire iron.
We still
So
have a
I'm going
bunch
to
of
add my
clans.
flashlight to this.
To the scene of seeing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now people can see.
That's fair.
Whismur.
Whismur.
Astonish!
You're gonna have to get the Whismur up there.
Yeah. I let Whismur go. Does he have a move action?
Yes, you
Yes.
can move.
What's his move?
What's his speed?
What's
7.
his
Yeah.
Not his stat
Not
speed,
stat,
his movement.
overlay.
Movement?
Overall
3.
That's
Whatever that
15
is.
feet.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Not off of
Wow.
Oh, 3 meters.
3 meters, yeah.
is 9
feet,
feet.
but
Nine
still-
feet.
I was going to say, that's
Right,
D&D
9
terms.
feet, yeah.
D&T is this.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
still
So
across this
that's
room.
enough to get
Yeah,
to
that's
him.
enough to
All right.
get around.
Moves forward and astonish.
Boom!
How much, or what do I do roll?
You need to roll a
2.
D20.
Like this UMass
Yeah,
came into
20,
this room
20.
and like just
You need to roll
everyone
more than
ran at
6.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll a...
We don't like this.
6!
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Two
it hits.
misses.
Yep.
I think you
My
need a
5
5.
hit.
You
Yeah.
get 5 or above.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hit.
And
Astonish is
it
only
does
2.
how much?
2d6.
1d6 plus
It's
5.
It's Astonish, isn't it? D8?
It's a D6 plus
Mine is
5.
1d6 plus 5.
Yes, D6 plus 5.
Plus 6 attack value.
So 2 plus 5, so
7.
7 plus your attack value.
God damn it. My attack value is 7.
So
I'm a moron. I forgot to add
Wait.
Cubone's attack value.
so it's 17? No, 14.
Guys,
Yeah,
I forgot to
so-
add Cubone's attack value.
Well, it's still
Oh.
with
That's attack
attack.
value.
11.
Shit!
That's important.
Yeah.
That is important. I
That's-
think that thing
I
is
was
dead.
so surprised by how much damage I did because I rolled.
I think
a
that thing
9
is
and a
faded.
10.
Yeah.
That thing is faded.
Okay,
Okay.
so my turn is retconned.
Yeah.
So what happens to the click clanks then?
The Clinks.
No, Clank is a different
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Clank is
we
like
do
a
not
deadly-
want this.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a
Yeah.
clanks.
What happens to the clanks?
They're still there. They're just more
They're
focused
confused.
on the food.
Can we jump into narrative time right now?
Sure.
I'm going to channel to them.
Can you can channel to a horde.
Yes, I can.
There's a lot of individual thoughts here. Mainly it's that.
I'm just gonna channel to them and say, "Hey, you guys need to leave this power plant here. You're hurting Pokemon. You're hurting other Pokemon by being here."
Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There's a lot of screaming. They don't really.
What was that?
They don't really know where they are.
Where are you? I'm gonna ask them. Where are you from?
Box.
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 We have a nice box.
Do I see like an image?
Yes, you see the image of looks kind of like a cardboard box, small in size. That
Are they abandoned?
you see an X-Acto knife cut into the top and tip out,
Oh.
and the Yen mask is there, and then you kind of like get that feeling of a presence on their head.
Okay. Well,
Oh, that's
if-
sad.
if you guys follow me, we can find you a new home.
But I want to make one notice. You notice that they are dumped into the first floor generator room.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
that, the second main room where you sensed a lot
Yeah.
of that presence.
Was where
That's
they.
where they were dumped.
Okay.
That's why we
So
contract
obviously,
because
It was
15
sabotage.
of
Yeah.
them.
something was here for a specific reason.
I'm going to channel them and say, hey, well, if you follow me, I can help you find a new home.
Food?
Yes.
Food?
Food.
They generally follow you. You can tell that these
Yeah.
are not very old.
I'm going to lead them out.
Maybe
particularly
a
hostile.
month at best.
I'm going to lead them out. I'm going to call the Pokemon Center and say, hey, we found the issue with the generator. It was some clanks
what
that
do we
had.
do with
There was some
clanks?
clinks that need there's some baby clinks that need transportation out of here and possibly have to be put in a more natural habitat.
Also,
So
we
at
need
some
some
point
sort of
you
a
retrieve
rest
the remains
for
of the
a
ladder.
Yamask.
The Yamask,
Yeah.
the Yamask mask is
I'm
on
good.
the
Oh, that's
ground.
right. It's still there.
Yeah.
I'm also going to tell them that we need transportation for a yawn mask,
So
Yeah,
while
man.
he's
a
doing that,
painted yawn mask.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna head back up and go find that ladder and bring down the remains and give it to the clinks.
That should be
And I'm
enough.
going to release Aron to help to
Good call.
also feed on it.
Yes. So, I take it you're trying to bring them upstairs for the benefits of it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have to call, so I'd be outside.
Yes.
So literally, we like all troop out.
And
If we
then-
put it in a Pokeball, would that be easier for them
What?
to?
We can't.
The-
Wait, it's a
police-
horde of them.
There's a horde of.
I'm talking about the Yamask.
Oh,
It's
We can't.
fainted.
It's fainted.
yeah.
There are restrictions on Pokeballs to prevent you from catching
Oh.
fainted Pokemon. At
Yes.
least that's the logic for why you
That's
can't
bullshit.
knock it out and then catch it.
Yeah.
There's specific
Bullshit.
in the book. There are specific balls that are meant for catching fainted Pokemon.
Yeah.
They are generally considered illegal because they're used for poaching.
Figures. Is it a dart ball?
No, I believe it's called a faint ball or something like that. Regardless, you can pick up the mask and carry it up there.
Yeah, we can pick it up. Yeah, and train.
And it's gonna possess us.
Who wants to touch that?
I'll take that
The
shit.
Gardevoir.
The Gardevoir.
Wow. What if something happens?
Okay, physical. She can telekinesis it.
There's a man using his dipstick.
Yep.
What?
That doesn't sound like your.
That sounds very
Never
wrong.
heard the term using your dipstick?
No!
I have only because I've been around you
That
for so long.
sounds
very
like an
dirty.
entirely different thing.
It's a mechanics term.
Yeah, I know.
I
what
get that.
dipstick is, but it
It
doesn't
still
sound
sounds
like...
dirty.
Yeah.
That's just you guys being perverts.
Yeah, come on, you
Not
fucking
big pervert.
perverts. You dumb.
You were thinking
niggers.
it
That is a very.
No, I've heard Johnny use that phrase before.
You were probably
That-
thinking it the first
There's
time.
there's also a commercial
Yeah.
by one of the things.
Was it O'Reilly? I can't.
It was
remember.
O'Reilly something. I was like, "That's
Yeah.
using your dipstick,
Stick,
Sonny."
Yeah, it was O'Reilly.
Okay.
That's probably just as bad
Again,
as
no
imitating.
cable.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, have the Gardevoir telekinesis it.
It's picking up.
Yeah,
Like all Pokemon.
Gross.
have the Clank's feet on this
Out of
ladder.
curiosity, do we
Yep.
get XP for this?
We
All
will.
Pokemon.
You will.
Let's just
Okay.
wrap it up here.
I will do that all after session. No need to
Yeah,
bog people down with numbers.
Okay.
yeah. So we get them transported.
Ported.
We got room for him in the SUVs.
Yes. You called the Pokemon Center?
Yeah, I called them because I figured they'd be the most likely to.
There is a ambulance
Yeah. Whatever the equivalent
per
is.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have
Probably that and like whatever their equivalent of animal control. Yeah.
That'd be Officer Jenny.
There are some police officers here,
Yeah.
of course.
I was gonna call them next.
You have the
and
chain,
fill-
right?
I was gonna
Hide
call,
it.
I was gonna call them next and fill them in as to what happened.
Well, the
at
chain's in
power
the
plant.
SUV.
Shit!
Tucked under seats.
Okay,
I'm not using the card.
here comes the question. Do you give over the NS to the police? Or do you keep that for... Because it is not woken up yet, and you do not exactly have the full report. This is a decision point.
I
Do you-
want to keep the end mask.
You want to do
We haven't resolved
interrogations?
Yeah,
I want to
Who
ask
sent
it
you?
questions. Interrogation might be a little harsh of a word.
Where are the
Interrogation just
drugs?
means you're asking them questions.
Interrogation has harsh connotations to it.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
But yes, I would
Yeah.
I would prefer if we can take it back to our facility so we can find
Interrogate.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can
You don't
que-
make it sound
so we
better
can
when you
question
use the
it
words our
properly.
so what do you tell the police then?
Exactly that.
We're, to give it proper questioning.
Yeah.
They look at you a little funny and go,
It's
okay.
directly involved in
you
the
serious?
case of
Clarence,
industrial
yeah.
sabotage.
Yeah. We will send you back any results that are pertinent to this case.
Oh. I go to Gardevoir and ask for the file we got from the police officer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thank you. This is from your Officer Clarence. Please give this back to him and say it was of much use.
It's of mild use.
I hand over the keys and put the tire back in the SUV.
Oh yeah, back in the rental vehicle.
Yes.
Is the rental vehicle still intact?
I do ask the animal control equivalent if they have a portable unit to transport the ZN mass that we can use.
Not particularly not accustomed to having to transport rogue ghost types on the island.
We need a box.
No,
And
we
then-
need him to make a cleanse tag.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I meant. We need a box, and then he puts the cleanse tag on the box.
And it is stuck in that box.
How long did it take him to get here?
Who?
The ambulance or whatever.
20 minutes.
Okay, so
You're almost done.
So it was how much time was I using the first time?
I'm gonna say you're done at this point. Most for the
Okay.
sake of simplicity's
Yeah.
sake.
It would have taken them.
Give me a box.
It would have taken 45 minutes to get here, so
Do you guys go
Something
get a
rough.
cardboard box to put this Yan mask in?
yeah.
I bet something a
Don't
little
forget to put air
stronger
holes
than
in it.
cardboard.
It's a ghost
Pokemon.
type.
It doesn't need to breathe.
It doesn't need to breathe, he's right. And also,
sure?
secondly, if it tries to get out, it can't. It physically is repulsed by the edges, so it is sealed in its mask form, which is probably the safer way to put it.
Yeah.
Directly putting the Quid Stack on the end mask might also be an idea, but I don't know how
That seems
That,
evil.
that seems a little morally objectionable.
Yeah.
That seems like it would hurt.
And that's coming from the guy who, who without thinking, cut the chain.
It seems morally objectable.
not the same
Really
thing,
not.
okay.
My character has different morals when it
Yeah.
comes to Pokemon.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I
arguing the point, I'm
say
just
we
saying.
end this here. I divvy out XP and have you guys
Yep.
do debriefings and interrogations next time.
That sounds
Yay!
perfect. Yep. Thanks.
Next time.
Wow, 2.5 hours for this podcast.
We apologize for the length of this podcast.
Yes, but thank you for listening, and we hope you had as much fun listening as we did playing. Hope to hear from you next time.